Hey, yeah, bro.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the True Gap and CoachD Show.
I called you CoachD.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? We got
What's
kids.
up, everybody?
What's up, family?
Rashawn, what's up?
Rashad, what it do? Big shout out to over. Yes, sir. Wow, I got a brand new UDR. Wow.
RC Daniel, what's up?
Yeah, I got me a new UDR, bro. You heard me?
You say you got a new UDR?
Yeah, I got a new UDR, boy. I watched the crap out of this one.
You watch that thing up?
Yeah, man, because I messed around and went in the mud today on accident.
Okay.
That thing clean though, my boy. Clean. We got that tire shine on there, my boy. We got that tire shine on.
Gabe Martinez, what it do? Mo Bay, what up, bro?
Obey.
Shine to it. You feel me?
Tito Stacker, what's good? Hey, Crispies, man, you already know, bro. That's what it's about, man.
What's up, family? Tito in the building. Rashawn in the building. T Money Bad in the building.
What link? What link, Kent?
RC Daniel. Big shot.
PT, what's happening then?
Gap.
What's
good?
Back to my comments. I respect the big time and good looking Big Gap for helping me out with my fan on the max.
No problem, bro. No problem, bro. That's what we here for, baby. That's what we here for.
We appreciate you, bro.
Peter Bailey, what it do?
Peter Bailey, what it do? What y'all working on out there tonight, man? What y'all working on, fellas? Oh, crap.
Hobby Wing Max 6 combo on the way for the Mojave. Cool to run 22 pinion for bashing. Yeah. Kent.
Yeah. That Max 6 can take a little bit more, baby. It can take a little bit more.
Yeah, Kent's for joining though. We do that after the show, brother. If you talking about getting on the live.
Mo set 3, what's happening, bro? What's going on, dog? Man, that's one of my ATLians right there, man. That's one of my ATLians, man. Finished up my typing. Finish up my talent when I get off. Hey, man, that's what's up, PT. PT, you can go and work on it while we on, baby. I'm telling you, you'll get it done real quick. If you do it while we on live, that thing fly, bro. It fly. I do it every time after the interview. I start working on stuff, man. And by the time we get off live, I'll be finished. Matter of fact, after the interview today, I'm gonna be working on it. I got a few little projects I need to work on. Hey, man, we sure appreciate y'all, fellas. Mass Master, what it do? What it do, Mass Master? Aluminum turnbuckles on the Red Cat. That's what's up. What Red Cat you working on, Kent? Kaju? Excuse me. Juggy bashing. Shogun, Selma, what it do, fam?
Shogun, what up, though?
Martinez, what it do? I seriously think I need to take a road trip out to Florida if you guys take bashing visitors. Yeah, what? Man, we take bashing visitors. We're going down to Florida on the 17th of July. So if anybody can get down there for that weekend, we're doing the 17th, 18th, and 19th in Florida.
Right.
17th, 18th, 19th, we're going to Florida. What's the area, Coach? Is it D-Lane?
Yeah, D-Land, Orange City, Deltona is all.
Yep, Deltona, Orange City, anywhere around that way. You get your hotel room. Hit us up, Facebook, Instagram. We'll link up, exchange numbers. If y'all want to come down, it's about, so far as 4 of us going down, me, Radicano Lexan, Mobay 876, and Icon RC. We all going down, man. So y'all come check us out. Bitcoin.
So you was out in D-Land and you ain't hit nobody up. That means you wasn't here, Bitcoin.
Hey, he was just out in D-Land the other day. Yeah.
If you ain't hit none of us up, you was never here. It ain't true.
Oh yeah, Shogun, I'm coming, bro. I'm definitely coming, Shogun, and I got something for that little slash you think you finna pull out.
Yeah, man, that's where I'm at. I'm in D-Land, true, in Orange City.
Orange City, so that's where we going, fellas. That's where we going.
Oh, okay.
What Bitcoin say? I'm coming to drag that ass. Hey man, that's what you may think. That's what you may think.
Stickies, what's good, Stickies? Yeah, Master, we dabbling in a little bit of everything, brother. That's what's up, Crispy. Did you get the did you order you the rear hub carriers? Because they are available. So we appreciate that, brother. You have a good Memorial Day, man.
Stickies RC, what it do? Yeah, man, have a great Memorial Day, Stickies. A great Memorial Day, my boy. Yeah, we hosting this year for Memorial Day, bro. We doing it on Sunday instead of waiting on Monday to do it. We doing it on Sunday.
Stickies RC, what's up, family?
That's what's up.
Bitcoin, what's up, fam?
He said he was in D-Land, bro.
Huh?
He said he was in D-Land the other day.
Who?
Bitcoin.
You should have hit me up, bro.
That's what I just told you.
What's up, fam?
Nah, Crispies, they was never he had them. They was just for pre-order. That's why I had said back order. They was ready for pre-order. So once they came off the CNC, they was ready to go.
Crucial, what's up, family? PT, what it do?
UDRC was good. I'll ask him for you, Crispies.
Master, Mosaic, Aaron, what y'all got going on, man? I'm gonna turn this damn party up. What's up?
Hey, fellas, like I said, the 17th of July, everybody needs to be in D-Land. Everybody
you ready?
The land. They call it the land.
You ready?
Everybody
the land, baby.
The Orange City.
There you go.
It's going down. It's going down.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, this time ain't no if and buts or maybes. We coming. Storm, sleet, snow, whatever. We on the way.
What's up, Gus? What's up, Gus?
Hey, bro, I love this thing. You hear me?
Yeah.
I love this thing.
Oh, I got something new too, bro. I got something new too. I wasn't gonna show everybody, but I'm gonna show you anyway.
Yes, sir.
New too, baby.
Credence shouted.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That V4 guy.
On deck.
V4 guy, baby.
Coach. Let's go, Coach.
Beetle Bailey.
Yes, sir. Hey, I like that, bro.
Yes, sir. I got something else too. I got the Purple People Eater coming soon to the channel. The Purple People Eater is coming soon to the channel, brother. Real soon.
What I do? Hey, bring the fish scales out. You ought to know it, bro.
Who brings fish scales out?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin gonna be down there on 24S and all that stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm bringing
don't say 24. It's dual 12s.
Dual 12S. Okay.
Dual 12S.
Y'all don't bite my neck off for saying 24S. Dual 12S.
I'm gonna say
Dual 12S, fellas.
I'm gonna say
Can I
24.
get my neck back now? Okay. Thank you.
Hey, look. If I put 2 motors on here, bro. If I put 2 motors on here, and I got 24S sitting inside the whole thing, it's 24S, baby.
Appreciate that, T Money. Appreciate that.
Yeah, sir.
Oh man.
What's up? What's up, B Mode? RC, Joseph, Harrison, what's up?
Amp done snuck in.
Joseph,
What's up, Matrix?
What it do, Joseph?
Matrix, what's up, fam? Say the 5th scale. Yeah, sir. Hey, I'm down. I'm down for them.
Hey, Bitcoin, you gonna have to drive them 5th scales, buddy. Cause when I put that 4S in one of these guys,
Montana Max, what's
4S,
good?
it's gonna be
Bro.
trouble.
I'm gonna tell you what that remember I told you I put it on
Crucial RC, what it do?
Crucial. It's good.
Beast mode, man. Hey, you need to stop breaking stuff, bro.
Hey, remember I told you I put it on 240 frames per second?
Yeah, what you were telling me about earlier.
It's how smooth it look, bro. Watch it. Not that I tell you what, right here it's coming. You see that, bro? That's that 240 frames per second, bro.
Hey man, that's perfect. That's a perfect area for the UDR, bro. Perfect area for the UDR.
That's why I took it out there, bro. You know what? It was actually my son's idea. I said, "Where you want to go today?" He said, "Our favorite spot."
Nah, beast mode. It ain't the cars don't break themselves. You break them, you jumping it off the roof of your house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my car went in the water by itself
today. Beast Mode doing TV stunts, and he think you don't supposed to break.
Cal, what's happening?
Hey, baby, drive with some control, baby. That won't happen. All your rigs will work. But if you sending it every chance you get, it's gonna break.
What?
Thank you, Shogun, boy. You sold me the right car, man. That's my avenue, bro. I got it from Shogun, bro. No, you know, Gap.
My UDR don't look like that, baby. My UDR is custom. Where is that? It's right there. You see it? That's my UDR right there, baby. That custom guy.
Yeah, he got that
right
F100.
Right? Yeah.
I'm right behind you with that body, bro. I swear I like that body. I done tore this body up. Smashing the way I do.
Brandon Singleton, what's up?
Y'all got to look quick now. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek. Everybody watching? Is everybody watching? Everybody watching? How to reverse the camera? Hold on. This one? Nope, not that one.
Hey, but I tell y'all that UDR is a great truck. It is a fun truck, y'all.
Hey, True, how I flip the camera around, bro? The one at the top.
On your phone? You on the phone, right?
Is it this one?
Or you on a tablet?
I'm on a tablet. See, I see. I don't see flip. I see chat. I see camera. I see mic.
Yeah, flip it straight up.
Right there at the bottom gap where you see where it say cam/mic.
Yeah.
Hit that, and then a screen should pop up.
Yeah.
And then see, it should say front. It should say front cam. Okay. Drop it down.
Okay. Y'all watching that? It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick.
A bit. Oh man. Yeah, sir. Hey, good thing you was glitching.
I told you it's gonna be quick.
It wasn't that
I was
quick.
glitching.
Yeah. We got a good look.
I'm gonna get one more quickie. One more quickie. Get a better view. The purple people eater, baby. Let's get it. How I get back to the regular now, bro? Okay, hit X. That is back to the regular. Oh boy. Yeah, fellas, we're gonna get going with this interview in a minute. Bitcoin Outcast question. What you mean by that?
I think
Bitcoin.
he was asking is that the Outcast.
Oh, what? The card just showed? No, that's not Outcast. My Outcast is orange. My Outcast is orange, and for Christmas he missed the Grinch. Hey, sir, Gal, I got 2 purple people eaters. I hear that, yeah, Beast Mode. Yes, sir. Purple people eater. He said that's that. Crispy said that's that Willy Wonka right there. Yes, sir. You know, Radical on next side gonna keep me on point fight all the time, Tip. You on point fight? Yeah, all the time, Tip. Yes, sir. Radical gonna keep me swagged out, baby. Swagged out.
Yes, sir. What's up, brother?
What's going on,
What up,
my
what
bro?
up?
What
How's
it
it
do?
What
going?
up, bro?
What's
Not
going on?
much,
Right.
man.
You on the way home?
Yeah, man, it's killer traffic right here, man. I'm about 15 minutes to the house.
Man, we appreciate you joining, man. Like
So-
y'all got the sun out there still. We nighttime over here.
Yeah, man. Everybody going out of town. They got their boats and RVs and everything out here.
That's
Oh,
what's
man.
up. What's up? That's what's up.
All right, I'm gonna introduce myself though. My name is Dante, True Boys RC. I'm quite sure you know me because we talked it up before on Instagram. But man, been in this hobby for a little over a year and something. I've been doing it, a long time ago, but I just started back up a year and something. So, and I'm enjoying it.
I'm
That's
Gap.
what's up.
I'm Gap from GapReviews.com. I mean, Gap Reviews A to Z. I've been in the hobby about 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm loving every moment of it, man. I'm loving every moment of it. By the way, I'm in the A2. I'm in Atlanta, man. So anytime you out this way, holla at your boy.
100. I will do that.
And then you already know it's me, Life of Coach D. We chop it up every day.
Yeah.
Been in hobby for about eight years. So yeah, man.
So could you tell the people what's your name and a little bit about yourself?
I'm straight fast RC. People know me as Chris. I've been doing RC since I was 14, so like 16 years. Took like a 3-year break. I'm a drag racer and just an all-around just street basher, I guess. I don't really do dirt. I think, yeah, I'm just a drag racer. I race RA in Lake Elsinore, and I race on them street racer.
So what side of the hobby do you like more? I know you do a lot of research.
Well, when I got into it,
Mm-hmm.
I was a Nitro guy. Nitro was big on the scene back in the 90s. I got into it maybe 1998. My first car was an Associated GT10.
Mm-hmm.
I just used to bash in the dirt with my brother. My brother is the one that got me into this, just keeping me off the streets. Just a wild knucklehead in California.
Right.
And, that RC car probably saved my life and changed my life. I'm a street guy though, man. I like drag racing, speed running, anything like that. I like to blow stuff up, man.
Competition.
Yeah, I'm very competitive, man. I probably got the biggest mouth on the West Coast, but I back it up 9 times out of 10.
There we go. So y'all boys on the West Coast, tighten up.
Yeah.
Line it up.
Yeah, it's some real competition out here. I ain't the only one, you know. I felt like I was the only one for a long time, but it's a lot of guys out here now that is fast. You know, the LA guys, the Compton guys, they got their shit together, man. They fast. They fast.
For sure.
Cool beans. So I have a question. So what is your go-to drag car? The drag car when you've been getting whooped all day, but you know this car is gonna win. It's gonna put up numbers. What would that be and why?
Everybody know Mary Jane, my 8th scale Arma Typhon, Arma Talon. Sorry, it's a Typhon and a Talon mix. I had that car for about 4 years. It's been the king of the street. I won the championship at the track with her. That car's won me over $3,000 in the last 2 years. Now Mary Jane is the go-to, man. 10 pounds, 10 horsepower.
That's what's
That's
up.
my go-to car. But I don't know. I love my drag cars now. The street cars is cool. They fun. Could do it anytime. But I'm a track racer now, and the preparation and the tune-ups and the tracks is what I like right now.
So now with the drag racing out there in California, do you host the events?
Yes, I'm part of an organization that hosts events. I'm the track master. My man Ralph Toko, Jarrett Brown, and his brother, and also my brother. In to have this organization in California. It's a paid membership. Anybody can join. We got classes from 4-year-old kids to we got old men out there. It's for everybody.
Correct.
It's
And
sanctioned
it's one of the
racing.
big
It's rules.
and it's one of the biggest ones out there, right?
It's the only one out here. We had the MHRA. Uh, they were around for a long time, but we're the only one, and we're the biggest one right now. We hoping some other organizations, but it's a lot of stuff you got to do. Insurance. It's not just racing in somebody's parking lot. We do
Right.
trophies. We get sponsorships from big companies to give away prizes and all type of stuff.
That's what's up.
So if you had to pick a brand, or I wouldn't even say a brand, but I would say what brand of cars would you go with? Like every time you hit the track, like this is a must.
What
Well,
brand of cars do? What was that again?
which brand of cars do you like the most? I should say.
Uh, Man, I like what works, man. I'm an average dude, man. I work and got kids, so I'm not a big budget RC guy. I like Arma, their RTR car. My go-to drag car is Rudis Motorsports. He's just a great customer service. He'll help you with anything, and their cars work, man. That's all my drag cars are Rudis. Uh, that it's a badass car, man. It's strong, it's durable. I didn't crash my Pro Mod over 100 miles per hour, and it rolled away.
What's the fastest that you got on the track?
My fastest time is with my Pro Mod is at 98 miles per hour at 1.34 seconds.
Oh my God.
That's my fastest car right there.
That's rolling, bro. 1.3.
What y'all?
And 130.
There we go. Okay.
What was that?
Now I was gonna ask, but you just answered it. How many feet?
Yeah, 132 feet. We race scale, 10 scale, quarter mile. Even our 8th scales race 132 feet. And yeah, my
That's
brother
what's up.
holds the record in 8th scale. I was the champion last year. We should have been 6 races in about this time, but this coronavirus, man, it didn't kill the whole year, man. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, they messing us up.
So I just want to
Yeah,
touch
yeah.
on so I just want to touch on so people really understand. Like you said, the RC cars kind of saved your life. Can you let the people know like exactly how RC saved your life?
Exactly how RC what? I didn't get the last part,
Say
man. The
how
phone was breaking
can
up.
I was saying, can you let them know exactly how RC saved your life?
Oh man, besides besides the obvious, just being a young black male in America, just something to do, man. Something other than hanging out at the park. Man, just the everything about it. I got to give credit to my brother, but just being mechanically inclined, having something to do on the weekends other than just hanging out, man. With
Right.
with people I shouldn't be hanging out with.
Right,
That's the
Yeah.
biggest reason why I say that. I could have been doing so much other things and influenced in so many other ways than RC and cars.
Right.
That's why I say that. And even knowing the knowledge I know in this world, like I don't have to do that. I got kids. I could take my kids. I
right,
could show them what it takes, just to be a basher. I did say I'm not a basher, but with my kids, I am.
Yeah.
I spend money on their cars than my drag cars, but just giving me a chance to have more opportunities with my kids, man. That's a big thing in my life. RC is everything to me right now, man. It's connected me with people that wouldn't even probably talk to me if I seen them, So I love it. I love RC, man. I've met so many different people from every aspect of RC, man. It's crazy. The
Right.
connections, the opportunities, it's awesome.
Cool.
that's
So let
what's
me ask
up.
you this. So what was your first RC car that made you like, oh, I'm all in. I got to do this right here. This is what I love to do. This is what I'm passionate about.
Man, Mukin MRX too, man. My first job, I was 16. Supposed to chip in on bills with my sister. She let me move in, and I went and bought me a fucking $900 RC car, man. And like my brother that got me into it is, they was together at the time, and they just was shaking my head like I understand, but that was my first car that I bought with my own money. The baddest car, still to this day. Like it'll cost so much money to build that car right now, but that's my car. That's my big block 21 from Hobby People, $100 motor. I used to have a dude out here at Pegasus Hobby. He did port and polish.
Mm-hmm.
He ported my motor. He did all that stuff, man. That motor was a beast, man. That car, the Mugen, is probably my favorite car. That's my go-to.
That's what's
So
up,
now,
man.
I know out in California, is a area for like you say influence to be doing other stuff other than RC. Did you ever go through a time where people kind of like, well, dude, what is you doing that for? Why are you out playing with cars? You can be doing such and such.
Uh, Shit, hell yeah. Even now, even people got a different perception of me just the way,
Right,
Mm-hmm.
just because of my look, But people are more surprised that I do RC, and I am somebody to look to in RC. But I'm not gonna say like I wasn't influenced into the worldly side. I'm a regular
right,
person. I got in trouble just like the next man.
Right.
I just learned. That's the biggest thing, and I had RC to fall back onto. I knew I had other skills and talents besides being a knucklehead, man. And uh, I just knew I could do something different. So I'm not perfect. I didn't ran with the knuckleheads.
Right.
I didn't make mistakes, but that was my 20s. You know, I'm about to be 33 years old this year. I've been doing the RC for the last 5 years, serious, taking it real serious. Just far as even the pictures I take, the music I put with it,
Right.
just branched off from being, I guess, hood, or ghetto, and just to be normal, like it's okay to be normal, man. And that's the biggest thing that I learned is being yourself is fine, man. I'm
It's
just a
Mm-hmm.
growth,
square
man.
gone wrong.
Facts.
Yeah, it's all about growth, man. If you're not growing, you're not doing anything. Forget that hood stuff. We majority of us, that's our background. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's where we come from. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean we have to show that all the time. That don't mean that we're not intelligent beings. You know what I'm saying? So man, look, we had
Yeah.
this call. Yeah.
And my
Go ahead,
biggest
Drew.
thing, far as people that I grew up with, and I'm lucky for the people in my life, even the people in RC, other men, just opportunity, man. I was able to get some opportunities that I don't even want to say I was able to get. I just took the chance to do those opportunities that the same people just like me had, um,
Right.
and I didn't mind looking like a square. That's the only difference. I
Right.
don't mind looking. I don't really care how you think about me, man, because it's a couple ways to settle those solutions too. But
Right.
uh, other than that, man, I don't care about being a square.
Right.
Right.
Right. That's a fact. So do you
Thank
like
you.
do you like to keep a bunch of cars, or do you have like but so many cars, or do you how many cars do you like to have?
Nah, like I said, I'm a regular dude. I got kids. So I sell all my cars right now if my kids need to eat or need anything. So I
Oh yeah.
love my RC cars, but my family comes first. But I got about 6 RC cars right now, 5 dragsters, and two
Mm.
crawlers, man. That's it. Over my lifetime, even in the last 16 years, I probably had 11 RC cars,
Right.
but they all been special.
Right. You
Yeah.
know what?
They all they ain't been normal RC cars.
I was thinking about, I had so many cars too before. And now I'm only down to probably about 8 RCs. So I was thinking, man, shoot, I should just go ahead and start just making the car to what I want it to be. Each one of them, just making it to what I want it to be and be satisfied. I mean, I'm gonna get more cars, but I want to make these cars look and drive how I want it to, which I already do, but I want to invest a little bit more into one RC at a time.
Yeah, I didn't catch that last part.
I was just saying that, like for you, when you do your drag cars, like you invest in one of your RCs. Oh, it's cutting up. I hear it.
Nah, man,
Can
I
you?
don't have all my cars got the same amount. Only one that probably because I treat the same. I try to put the most love into all of them.
Right,
I race 5 different classes in one day, so I can't even if I wanted to do that, like have a specific car, I couldn't because all my cars are totally different. They all do different things. So
right,
now I can't really have a go-to or really special car because I race in so many classes in one day that I got to be on point with every car. Like everything is different for each of my cars, even the two cars that I have that are the same, setups are totally different. They drive different. I have to drive them different. So nah, all my cars is equal, but different.
So on an average day when y'all are hosting your sanctioned events, um, normally how many people do y'all have show up, and then how long do the events last?
When we show up, well, I show up there at 6 in the morning. We get the track set up within 2 hours. The gates open up at 9. You could test your car at 9:30. It's about our best event. We probably had 65 people there, and each one of those persons had 2 to 3 cars with them. It was about 123 cars that day. We race 6 to 8 different classes. Uh, yeah, and so from 9 in the morning, the latest we have closed our like the last race is probably 8:30 at night. The latest we've left the track is probably 9:30 because after all the racing,
Mm-hmm.
if you got a little grudge race, because once if we all 4 of us showed up, we will race each other. But if I beat you, you're out. You don't race no more. But you
Right.
don't stay until the end to say, nah, man, like I want to race you. I got $30. Let's race. So at the end of the last hour of the track, it's basically all grudge racing. So if you feel like you are the man and something happened, you can race that person again. It's just not on the books. It's
Right.
like street racing on the track.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
But
now
yeah,
that
we do night racing. We got lights at our Storm Stadium is where we race. We got lights and all that.
so the chassis that you said is your go-to, that's the reliable chassis that you use. What's the price range for something like that?
Oh man, the spec chassis. I ran the spec chassis, $199. I came in third place in that class. Uh, chassis I have now is $329. It's about $129 more. It's all carbon in that class. So just from the chassis swap, I didn't change any
Mm-hmm.
components. I just changed my chassis. The car is the fastest, like a lot faster than everybody in the class. Like I feel bad sometimes.
So with the spec class, what's the
You got a cheat sheet, baby. They call it the cheat sheet. You got a cheat sheet.
Nah, I wish, man, but nah, man, I just
Go ahead,
I
go ahead,
just
Cole.
like math, bro.
yeah,
And I don't mind trying things, but uh the spec class is a 17.5 motor,
okay.
2S battery. Whatever car you want to run, whatever you want to do. What you could run 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, it don't matter.
So now with the spec class,
As long as it's a 2S battery.
is it a no timing?
Nah, it's all timing.
All so the
It's
ESCs can
all
have
based
timing in the
off of.
spec class.
Oh, hold on, I'm trying to see. I'm losing y'all audio real quick.
You got us.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I was saying, so in the spec class, the ESC can have timing.
Yeah, yeah, you can have whatever you want. Only thing
Okay.
that we do is we were gonna have a spec class where it was the ESC, just stock and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and all of that, but it was too slow, man. We already have slower classes. We wanted the spec class is intermediate. If you're coming from the street eliminator car, a street car like my eighth scale, you
Mm-hmm.
can get you a purpose built drag car, put a 17.5 motor in it, and know how to drive a drag car. That's the only purpose of this class is to get you comfortable before you go to pro stock, pro mod, and the big boys.
Got
Uh,
you.
this car probably costs the chassis alone, like I said, is 329. A motor and ESC is like I have two cars. My 117.5 car, Tekin, built motor, all that stuff. It's the
Hmm.
fastest. It's probably $750. I got a spec car. It's probably $550. They're only 200 temps off from each other, and there's a $300 price difference in the two. So you don't need expensive stuff for this class.
Right.
Uh, the right setups, setting that chassis up right, will let you win. Nobody is going. Even though I'm going a lot faster than them, I'm not mile per hour in these guys. Like everybody is still doing the same mile per hour,
Hmm.
but I do it quicker, if that makes sense.
So if you could just try to make it quick as possible, could you explain a little bit of each different class? Like because like for guys like me who I
Excuse me.
don't know nothing about drag racing, I know absolutely nothing about drag racing. So if you could you like explain like some of the classes of you know
All right, like my
spec and
my
all that
eighth
stuff?
scale, my eighth scale outlaw, uh, 6S, big motor. That's what you see on Facebook. Um, it 80, 90 miles per hour is just a heavy car. But everybody has one, so we have a class for them. My 2S Pro Mod, same thing, same chassis as my 17.5 car, but extremely powerful motor. Same 2S lipo. I use the same battery for my 100 mile per hour car that I use in my 60 mile per hour car. The difference in all of those to me is tune ups and the chassis and how the power comes in. Your chassis has a lot to do with what power you could put down to the ground. But only thing that separates cars from and classes are batteries, motors, and that's it. Weight limits. My Pro Mod, it can't be too light, or you're disqualified. My eighth scale, it can't be too light. 17.5 is probably the only car that is only limited on two things. It's super. You could have it as light as possible or heavy as you want. But mainly it's just motors. Your battery size separates the class. 2S class, 3S class, and then we have a 6S, which is an eighth scale, guys.
What batteries you recommend for drag racing?
Oh shit.
You know, some.
uh,
Oh, well, you don't want to spill the juice, then you ain't got to answer
no,
that.
it ain't even that. It's just so much, so much about branding out here, man. Like everybody think you need Jordans to dunk, and that ain't true, man. Like that
Correct.
ain't true, man. Like you can Adidas, Chucks, all them still work.
Correct.
Um, man, to me, the best thing I could say is spend some money, man. Experiment, find out what works best for what you're trying to do. Listening to people, you're gonna spend a lot more money
Mm-hmm.
figuring it out on somebody else's idea than
Right.
your own idea. I
Right.
would rather people get a little bit of flavor from people, but don't just go buy something because this dude has it and it works for him.
Right.
Because that's just it. It might just work for him. You might
It ain't.
spend
Yeah.
$300 on a
And it
battery,
ain't gonna
and
work the
it's
same.
not gonna do what you want it to do, man.
Right.
So, like I said, I'm a regular dude. I started cheap. I got an expensive battery, and I run in the middle, man. Graphene is a great go-to battery. Hobby King the graphene.
Mm-hmm.
SMHs is good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I run a max amps. I'm not one of those dudes that say max amps don't work. Um, but other batteries work just as good, you know, and they're hundreds of dollars cheaper, you know. So
Right.
as far as that, they work, but other than that, they priced out the game, man. They're the Jordan of batteries, you know, but
Right.
you could jump in other batteries, man. I run cheap batteries in my 2S Pro mods. These cars run $40 batteries. I
Okay.
don't run none of those Rev Techs or even Trinity or none of that.
Okay. There y'all go on that perspective, which I kind
Yeah,
of
man.
get that, especially from Gap and Coach. You know, they definitely put me up on that with the battery situations. You know, really don't matter, man, about that.
Get what you can afford, baby. Get what you can afford. Get what you can afford.
Oh,
You
oh, we
gone?
lost him. Yeah, we lost him. Probably dropped the signal. But yeah, chat. There's a link. There's a link to the chassis that he's talking about that he runs.
There you go. He back.
Yeah, I've seen you
I
guys his Instagram too.
I
I
put
didn't
his
press the
YouTube
wrong
channel in
button,
there
man.
too.
So you pressed the wrong button.
Yeah.
I don't never know how to
Okay,
So do you
so
have
so
more? So go ahead,
go ahead.
Gap.
Go ahead. Now go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Coach.
I
Go
was
ahead,
gonna
Coach.
say, when do you have more fun wrenching, or do you have more fun running the cars?
At first, I had more fun running the cars, but I think I like more of the. I'm a tuner. I used to meet up with guys and charge them 30, 40 bucks to tune their cars. I sit out with an hour. Uh, so I think wrenching and tuning is the most fun thing to me, is because everybody got the same thing, you know. So when
Right.
yours do something different, that's more exciting now. When you could have the same thing and your car perform totally different than the next man, that gives me the enjoyment. That validates me
Because that person sitting next to you, like, damn, I got the same thing you got. Why am I not doing
every time.
that? That's
Every
So
time, man.
let me ask you this: Have you ever tried any other kind of racing, like dirt track racing, or like what I call it neighborhood racing, where you just set up some cones, you just go around, you know, in all the circles and everything? Have you, you know, what have you ever tried stuff like that?
Yeah, we used to do that. My first years of racing, that's all it was just big long ovals at the Rose Bowl. We set up two cones and you do a big oval, you know. Whoever do 5 laps first win. I did do some on-road racing when I got my Mugen. We used to have this place called Crystal Park. It's a casino. They had a racetrack in the back, and my brother used to take me there. It was 25 bucks. I had an HPI RS4, the first version of it, and my Mugen. We used to go out there and just do laps. I never raced professionally in an organization before 2 years ago, the MHRA. I was a member there, but now I've never done any sanction racing before 2 years ago. I was just a regular dude.
We all are, bro. We all just regular dudes, bro.
100 for real. Yeah, average RC guy, man. Well, yeah. So how long y'all been in this, or what? How y'all do any drag racing, or y'all just? I checked out the YouTube. I've been checking y'all out on Instagram, liking everything I could. Uh, so what's
Hey
yeah.
man,
who's
this is the
man?
closest thing I got to a drag racer. That's it, bro. That's gonna give you That's gonna give you 60 miles an hour. That's it for me, bro. I can't go no faster than that, bro. It's over after 60. I'm done. But hey, but we can bash though. We can bash y'all. Didn't know we have a backflip.
Real
We have a
shit.
backflip contest.
I went and filmed some drag racing, but
There you go.
Street eliminator right there.
I want to get into it.
That's dope.
The 1A scale class. I'll be getting another car soon and rebuilding one. because I had built one up for the track, but I never got
Hmm.
on the track. But I went there and filmed it. It was
Yeah.
fun seeing those guys. That was love there. That was love. So I definitely want to join them the next time.
Yeah, the track is a little different as far as the street racing because we out here in California, our track is fully prepped just like the
Mm-hmm.
NHRA. It's you walk on it, if you stand there for 30 seconds,
Your
you're
foot
gonna
stuck.
get stuck in the track.
Right.
So same thing with cars. So it is a little different. I'm not gonna say it's easier than the street or harder, but it's a different learning curve. You have to
Right.
drive the street instead of put the power down in your ESC.
Yeah.
Right.
See
So
me, look, I get mad if they keep beating me straight, keep beating me in the straight line. I say, man, hey, I tell you what, let's put some extra cones, put a cone over there and a cone over there, and one back here, and let's see who's gonna win now. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Let's see who's gonna win this race.
Right.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
So do y'all have it? Y'all have your event at one place, or do you guys like have events other places, or you just have your one place you guys go to?
Well, far as the two biggest race organizations, well, I want to say three. RCDRL, IMDRA, I think that's like the St. Louis guys, and
Mm-hmm.
then us now. Eventually we're trying to create some because Texas, like we all go to Texas, Puerto Rico, everybody go to Texas for the Super Nationals.
Hmm.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
biggest race in RC drag racing.
Mm-hmm.
This year we're hosting a Western Nationals in September where the Texas and Puerto Rico guys are coming to our track. So next year, eventually we're trying to get it just like the NHRA.
Mm-hmm.
You come to California, you got to race 4 races in California. You got to race some races in Texas. You got to go down there to Louisiana, Florida, and race those races.
Mm-hmm.
And that far as just a big national thing. But it's kind of hard because everybody works. It is just an
Right.
RC car, but to have those points. So if I want to go to Texas this year, I have to become a member
Mm-hmm.
and I will become a point spoiler. So if Coach D #1, Gap #2, and then I just show up from California and I race in a national event and beat both of y'all, now it messes up y'all season points.
Mm.
And I just won the Super Nationals. I just won the biggest race of the year.
Wow.
It kind of like discredits. So we're trying to make it where we can do that, but it's still not taken from our home racers,
Right.
where Coach D still the man after I leave. Just because I showed up for 2 days doesn't
Right.
mean your hard work for that year is gone.
Right.
Right.
But it requires a lot of cooperation from our racers. We could put any rule we want, but the people make the tracks run, so it has to
Mm-hmm.
be comparable for everybody to get along and to do it. Everybody got an opinion in drag racing. It's one of the craziest things
Uh,
I've been a part of, man.
yeah, it's definitely a lot of different avenues of people out there, but it's
Yeah,
fun
it's
though.
super
Fun.
personalities. It's
Yeah, and
super
it's fun.
fun.
Yeah. I got a couple of my
Yeah,
homeboys. They really into the drag racing, so I go around them. That's
yeah,
what they hardcore
yeah.
into it.
100.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
So, what tires
That's
you recommend for your
Mike
track?
Smith, man. BSR and Mike Smith. That's all I run, man.
Okay.
Uh, Mike Smith for my drag cars, BSRs for my eighth
Mm-hmm.
scale. I don't mess with nothing else. If they ain't got them, I don't run my car, man.
Right. Okay.
And that's those are foams, right? Foam tires, right?
Yeah, foam tires.
Foam tires.
The most thing that I've realized in this whole drag racing thing is you can have whatever motor battery you want, man. The tires mean everything, and not just Mike Smith or BSRs. The size of that tire, means everything to these cars. And that's what most people miss is just certain things don't matter.
Do you modify your rims when you do get a set of tires? Is there like a certain thing you do to
Yes.
your? Okay, all right. We ain't gonna ask what it is.
Yes.
We want everybody to know what it is, but
I wouldn't tell you.
I'm in on that. Don't tell me nothing.
No, right
Yeah.
now, only reason why I share everything, but far as that right now, that's the only thing that I can see right now that is the difference between my car and everybody else's car is what they're doing with their tires and their chassis. Because we got the same thing. Everything is available for everybody, you know. But that shit matters a lot right now. Like it matters a lot.
All right, that's a bet.
So how many runs do you get out of each set of phones? You get one
On
outing.
my pro in one my 17.5 cars is probably the best. They'll go 2 or 3 races without changing tires. My
Okay.
2S Pro Mod, I probably got 2 hits, depending
Nice.
on if it's 2 good hits, I need to change them tires. My 8
Wow.
scale, depending on the street, um, if it's hot or not, I get 2 races out of those tires. On the track, it's a little less hard on the tires because we got the sticky.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But 8 scale tires on the track, I'll probably get 4 races out of them, and that's probably 8 to 10 passes a race. So about
Mm-hmm.
40 passes, I need to change tires. My
Okay.
Pro Mod is the worst on tires. Last year I probably went through 40 sets of tires just on that one car,
Dang.
and that's two a set. Like some days I go through 5 sets in one day.
Wow.
And $20 a pop, man. You tell me about it.
Right.
Going through tires like that, you need some. you need some. You need some. You need some of these, bro.
Yeah, so this is the car right here, and these are the tires. It's
Yeah.
actually I'm at the house. Let me go up there. Oh, they probably up in there talking and shit. I was gonna go. I don't know if my kids they gonna be loud.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Oh
Shoot.
yeah, man. We don't care about that.
Do your thing.
Oh, that's hot right there.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah.
All right.
That's the Pro Mod.
It's the 17.5. It's the 17.5 car right here. We're going to. They're having a street race this Saturday. My boy Kenny B, part of my team, got like 8 different guys on my OGR team.
How often do you
They all do something different and bring a different aspect to the team. You know, he's hosting a street outlaw race and stuff like that. And you got 8 scale street outlaw cars and 17.5 cars. He's having Arizona, up north. I think some people from Oregon is coming down here on Saturday. Should be like 50, 60 people just for a street race. $20 buy-in, winner take home everything.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So
how
I'm
often
trying to
do you test at home?
how often I test right up on my street whenever I'm bored, man. Since transitioning to the track, I try not to test too much on the street unless I could replicate the track, you know, unless
Right.
I could bring some sticky and I got a place where I could spray the whole street.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm just out there being bored. My testing comes from the track. Most of my tune-ups are track based, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, the Compton guys, they street race probably every weekend, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just having 3 kids and just different lifestyle, I can't commit to RC like that no more, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 weekends out the month for RC. I try to jam everything into those weekends, and usually I'm at the track.
Right.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, when you when you find your setup where you want to be at, do you leave that car alone till you have a big race, or do you keep driving it?
Keep tweaking it. You keep tweaking it and tweaking it and tweaking it. You get satisfied? Because it don't look like you get satisfied, but it look like you keep on tweaking it.
So yeah, yes and no. I've learned not to beat myself a lot. I used to do that, just keep going. I know the car could go faster and faster and faster. Being fast all the time don't win races. Um,
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing that I've learned is not to beat yourself and having the fastest car. It's
Mm-hmm.
good, it's impressive, but a lot more variables come into play with having the fastest car. But yes and no. Depending on certain people, the street racing scene is a little different. You know when you show up, who's there, and what you're gonna have to do that day. Because some
Mhm.
people bring it all day. They're not just gonna lose one race and be like, okay, well, that's what my car do. It's a lot of people out there like me. It's a lot of people that's gonna change something up to win. Everybody's competitive in California.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is switching it up. So
Yeah,
yes and no. Depending on who's there, I might turn this bitch up.
right.
Yeah.
So somebody asked what's the best rubber compound tires for drag racing?
Man, the pro line, uh, like I say, tires is one of those things. It's a brand thing too. You gotta spend some money, man. These components, you're gonna have to spend some money and find out what works for your street. Everybody asphalt is different. The dude that paved my asphalt might have had the perfect mix. The dude that paved your asphalt might have been lazy that day. You might have more oil on your street than I do. So I never try to give people you need to use these tires because everybody's street. We got asphalt, is concrete in some places. A hard tire might work there. Proline has the best variety for street eliminator cars to find your tire. Um, but other than that, there is no tire that is gonna just work all the time. Um, Even Mike Smith BSR, depending on the street, I have to change what I do to my tires to perform on a street. There is you got to try what works for your setup. Everybody drives their car different.
Right.
You got to spend some money. Proline is I will start with Proline, the prime, the purples, the golds are good, and just work your way up there. Don't just listen to what's out and what to do. The old stuff still works great.
There you go, Reed. Yeah, Earl, that's true because like weather does play a big part in that because what works here in Florida may not work out in Cali just because the weather isn't the same.
No, exactly.
And it seemed
The
like
weather, the
And our
weather is
streets
not
aren't
even.
the same.
Yeah, the weather in California, the weather's so different. The weather is not the same in L.A. or Compton than it is in Lake Elsinore. It's two. One is desert, one is city. The cars perform different. I
Right.
don't know why, but it's got to be something up to it.
and it's almost like in the South, man. If you ain't running the S3 compound in the South, bro, you ain't got yourself nothing. If you go anything lower than S3, it's slippery. Then if you go over
Yep.
S3, it's super slippery. It's like the best compound for in Atlanta is S3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything else is you ain't got
Yep.
Because
yourself nothing.
that's like here. So like for you, like you say in Georgia, S3 is a compound where here is S5.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in Cali, we run S3 too because, well, for as far as hot and cold, S2s and S1s. When I was speed running using GRPs, I ran S1s. Man, they was good. until they heat up. You know, you get over 100 miles per hour, they pop on you. Your $800 gone off of some $20 tires.
Right.
It ain't worth it. You better find the right ones. You just gotta try though. That's the biggest thing. RC is not simple. It's like having a dirt bike. It's like having a motorcycle. Like you're gonna fall, bro. Like you're gonna break something, regardless
Hmm.
of anything. You're gonna break something. So just try it anyway. Like it's gonna break regardless.
Yeah, and I think trial and error is the best teacher anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because like like
Yes.
like like we said earlier in the conversation, I can set your car up the exact same way as mine. That don't mean you're gonna get the numbers that I'm gonna get, and that don't mean I'm gonna get the numbers that you get. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
all trial and error, man. It's all take it out there and try it out, man. It might work for you, might not.
Yeah. That's true. Only difference about drag racing, the human factor do come in a little bit because it's based off of reaction time. If I could get off the light before you, I done beat a lot of cars that was faster than me. I have not had the fastest car. I could be straight fast all I want on Instagram, but drag racing don't work like that. I'm not the fastest guy all the time, but I'm the first one off the line and I'm the first one to the finish line. I done beat a lot of cars that was way faster than mine, just being in tune with my car and getting off that line.
So someone asked, what are your thoughts on the electric Primal Quicksilver? Do y'all race them?
Man, I don't know. DRC, he said DRC, right?
Electric, the Primal.
Well, Primal, I believe we used to be gas and stuff like that, but any electric car right now is fast, you know, depending on what you do to it. Most of the platform technology is great right now. You know, it's the components that we're putting in these cars that makes everybody car different and unique, you know. You could buy a like just my crawlers, you know, I got $100 Red Cat. It got $400 worth of ESC and stuff in it. It runs with Axial and all that. I could do backflips. I could climb up trees, or I could crawl with it. So the platform, everybody's technology is good. It's just how you use it. To me, anything could be fast. If
Right.
we talking about drag racing,
They got more questions in the chat.
He was saying the Primal Quicksilver. Do y'all race them?
Yeah, I just asked him that.
Yeah,
nah,
he asked.
the best platforms that we race is the DRC drag chassis, the Rudis Motorsports, Arma, Abayo, Mugen Serpents, the Associated cars, Traxxas cars. Um, I see some like the B10 Associated buggies. They got those, but any RC car can be converted to a drag car, you know. And the drag specific cars, they work, man. It's all in the setup. You could race any car at our track. You could race anything you want to bring. You could bring a quarter scale. You could bring an 18th scale if you want. We got a class. We'll let you race.
I say, yeah,
That's cool, man. That's cool.
that drag spec chassis we were talking about earlier with Brutus. I was looking at the website just now, that has to be popular because it's sold out.
Yeah, it's the cheapest car. I think DRC has a cheap car. It's about 250, but Rudis had the cheapest
It's
purpose-built drag car that you could buy, and
199
be
with a body.
competitive with a body mounts. You get everything,
Yeah,
tires for 329. You don't get a
yeah.
body mounts. You don't get no tires. You don't get
Oh
nothing
man.
but some. When you see it, you like shit. If I didn't know that dude car was fast, this some bullshit right now. But the cars work, man. Like they work for what they are. When I'm used to having a lot of stuff. Like these cars are so simple. It seems like somebody cheated you. Like,
So what advice would you have for a newbie that's trying to get into drag racing? Like as far as, you know what I'm saying, just some hardcore brother to brother advice. If I were to come to you and say, "Hey man, I really want to get into drag racing, but I don't know where to start and how to start." What were some of the things that you would say to me?
um, man, my first gut thing is how much money you want to spend. From that question, I will know if you just gonna be a dude that can buy whatever you want, or you gonna be what I call a blue collar racer. I mean, you're gonna be able to buy some stuff, but if I break it, it's gonna be a week till I get it. If you one of those type of guys, which I call a normal blue collar dude, I gotta say Arma. Far as any car, as far as bashing or drag racing, man, it's worth every penny to me, man. Like, I didn't sent my car into the curb at 90 miles per hour, man, and nothing was wrong. Like, it's the most durable car I've ever seen. My boy got my same car set up for bashing. I done seen this dude jump off apartment buildings. The dog bone construction is crazy strong. Arma is probably my number one car I will go too far as every aspect of the realm. Arma Typhon, Arma Talon, the Creightons, the infractions. But as far as a truck to car, the Talons and the Typhons is the best to me because they could stay trucks, or you could do what I did and make them a street car.
So someone asked, do you pull the trigger wide open off the line, or do you have the throttle all the way open and push a button to go?
Fuck no, that's nah, man. Uh, I'm wide open. I believe I use my tune up to ease my power in. I don't have no $700 remote, man. I don't use none of that. I got $100 remote, a Futaba 3PV, man. If you looked at my setup, you would be like, "It's no way this dude is gonna beat me today." But I make components work, man, and that's what I think I bring to the table is you don't need that, man. You don't need Jordans to dunk. That's my motto. You don't need all that. I use $100 remote, man. I'm squeezing full throttle off the line. My power comes in through my ESC, not through my remote.
There you go. There you go. Are you ever gonna
So
get
do
into
you do you
fast?
use do you use any curve like throttle curve?
Sometimes.
Hey baby, I'm trying to learn, man. I'm trying to learn. What I got to do, man?
No, throttle curve is good. Yes, throttle curve is a good thing to use, but I would say, depending on your motor, watch how extreme or not enough you have in it because the motor is what's doing everything. The motor is sucking power. The ESC is just a transformer basically. The battery is pushing. So if you have a motor that is no gay shit, but sucking hard, and your ESC isn't open enough to handle that, you're gonna have an ESC fire. So that curve is like turning on the water hose. You know, if you have it too extreme, the power gonna come out or it's gonna be restricted. So that curve is a fine line between blowing up and being fast. The
Okay.
curve matters.
Someone asked, what's the best for drag racing, 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive?
I would have to break it down to street or track. Uh, nah, two-wheel drive to me. My two-wheel drive, I think, could beat any car, four-wheel drive or anything. I think two-wheel drive. It's less drag. It's two-wheel drive, man. It's
Man,
fast.
he do
Hell
it.
no.
That question was specifically for him. It wasn't for everybody else in the chat.
No,
That
it
question
was
was
in
for
the
that
chat.
joker up there on the top
No,
right
listen,
corner. That was
listen,
for that joker. You know what I'm saying? Because he
read
always
RC.
hollering that two-wheel
Gap,
drive. I ain't talking about
read
in no street
RC
race.
asked that question.
I ain't talking about in no street race. I'm talking
Re-
about at the dirt track. You bring that
in the
two-wheel
dirt,
drive out
in
there,
the
we
dirt,
smash it.
two-wheel drive will do you just like it will on the street. You just got to
So
know how
I
to
will
drive
say
it.
this from back in the day. This question has been around since I was a kid. As far as on-road track racing, it's still two-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive has it good in the cornering, but far as the less drag and being able to get on your power out of that corner, two-wheel drive is faster. Four-wheel drive is more consistent. That's the difference. The driver makes the car, not the car.
Someone asked, what are your thoughts on the team associated DR10?
I like it. I like it. I
Coach
like it.
asked that question, bro. That's another coach question right now.
I'm
I
asking the
like it.
question that the chat
That's
is
another coach
asking,
question,
man.
bro.
Hey, RC
You
Daniel.
like it, bro? You like the DRT? That's coach.
But I do gotta say,
RC Daniel.
I like it because Associated has been around, you know. I don't like it because they kind of biting on Traxxas. I didn't see Traxxas from the 90s. Traxxas was the Red Cat of today, you know. And it's kind of different because Red Cat is booming up the last 2 years, but Traxxas wasn't anything, you know. And now for them to control a market, you know, and Associated try to hop on that, it's pretty amazing, you know. But the car is built, it works out the box. It's gonna work. If you switch the motor, the car is gonna go faster. But you change that ESC to a Mamba Monster or a Hobby Wing or something, you got a damn good car for $300. It's solid. It's a good car. They actually did all the testing and everything for that car at our track and did their promotional video and everything and had the car with different bodies on it so we wouldn't know that it was the Associated car. And the car worked out the box. It was surprising. It works. It's a solid car.
So now someone has said that a couple other manufacturers may possibly be joining the game over ready to run drag car.
I'm all for it, man. I'm everything drag racing. Only thing far as that I will say is there are limitations
Mm-hmm.
far as RTR versus a kit.
Mm-hmm.
RTR, you're gonna replace a lot of stuff that you can use already, you know. Buying a kit, you could buy it straight up of what you need, you know. Buying that Associated car is good out the box, but everybody is gonna go faster. So you are gonna add stuff to that car. So you are gonna
Right.
no car you're gonna buy, you're not gonna invest in. Every car you buy, you're gonna buy something for it, even if
Right.
it's a body.
All right, being somebody that likes tinkering, do you plan on making your own motor and ESC someday?
Man, hell yeah. uh, yeah, like that's the ultimate dream. Point right now is my two projects that I got is two parts, you know, one part for a car and one is a part for us to help us build our cars. Far as bringing something to the table, that's what I want to bring. Besides just helping people use the components that's available,
Right.
yeah, I want to have my own components. I want to have my own something I could bring back and make money off of. You know, I'm not
Right.
saying I don't want to make money, but I do want to contribute to the game, you know.
Right. Bring and I also
Overgeared,
want to do something like that too, man. That'll be cool, bro.
Yeah.
overgeared racing chassis sounds like it's in the streamline.
Yeah, 100. It
A what? A
sound
what? A what? What kind of chassis you said, bro?
Overgeared racing chassis.
Overgear
Oh,
racing
okay.
chassis.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
hey, look, make sure you send me one. I'm gonna put some big tires on it and an X-Max body, and I'm gonna bash it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they said, do you race with y'all sanctioned races?
Hey, you
With
got
y'all,
kicked. I had
We
a
lost
question.
him.
I got a question for him, man. But yeah, you know, the reason
he
why I
should be
asked him,
coming back.
yeah, he'll be coming back. The reason why I asked him that is because I know for me, I actually want to make my own product one day with the bashing side. I want to come up with my own idea for what I think that these cars can use and sell that. Not only make money, that it's something that it can help everyone.
yeah, but how I learn the game is you ain't gonna help everyone without helping yourself. So if your
Right.
product is not gonna make no money, it's not
Mm-hmm.
gonna help nobody. Because nobody
It's
gonna
not
want to
gonna be
buy
good
it.
enough.
Right.
Um, even if you do it free, you can make something great right now and give it to people for free. If it's
Mm-hmm.
great, people are gonna want to offer you money for it.
Right.
So I don't try to. I used to be like that, like, oh, it's my hobby and stuff, but at the end of the day, everybody would like to make some money, you know. So if you
Right.
just get that in your head that you will make some money, now focus on your part, you know, focus on what you want to bring to the game and just do it, you know. It's a lot of people buy the silliest things, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
any idea that you have, try to do it. Put some money behind it and do it.
Okay. That's a bet, bro.
One man trash is another man's treasure.
Real
That's
talk, man.
But I mean, and then it has to make money. I mean, you know, you got to make money. It takes money to make it. So
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
And
you
there's
know,
so many genres of RC, you know. Just because we don't use it in the drag racing world,
Mm-hmm.
don't mean the crawlers won't use it. Don't
Right.
mean the speed run guys won't use it. The track racers, the bashers, you know. It's
Right.
different genres of bashing, you know, like so
Right.
it's a niche, you know. You just got to
yeah,
find the people.
facts, bro, facts, definitely facts. Because it's two different genres of bashing on the screen right now.
You're right. You're right.
You got true bashing, and then you got gap bashing. It's totally different. Two
Mm-hmm.
totally different kind of bashes. My
Yeah.
cars come home at the end of the day. Hell no.
I'm going in the water. He ain't going in the water.
Well,
Oh,
then I'm having fun.
I'm having fun.
Super
That's what
fun. Yeah, super fun.
yeah.
So
Hey,
Yeah.
someone asked, do they race the Armor Limitless?
man, come
Yeah.
on. That was my question I was gonna ask him, bro. You asked him.
RC Daniel asked it.
I see
So
that we got a problem.
we changed our eighth scale class was called eighth scale outlaw racing. I mean, eighth scale outlaw, but we changed it to 4-wheel drive outlaw. So
Mm-hmm.
any 4-wheel drive from eighth scale to sixth scale can race in this class. You know, you're gonna race. The Limitless has to race my
Mm-hmm.
car now though,
Mm-hmm.
which
Mm,
the Limitless outweighs it, but it's longer. It's a little bit more stable. You know, my car is lighter, but it's a little bit more crazy. So it kind of weighs itself out. But we have not went to 8S. We only race 6S on our track
Mm-hmm. Which is
because of safety
understandable.
that's
factor.
yeah,
These
safety.
cars, these cars is my car right now with a battery and everything weighs 10 pounds and 2 ounces. It does 80 miles per hour consistently. If it gets out of whack, you're only 6 feet from the track, you know,
Mm-hmm.
6 to 10 feet from the track. It's a one brick and a piece of plastic that's stopping my car from hitting you.
Mm-hmm.
The more power we put to these cars, the more in danger you're in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we just haven't done the 8S yet because it's just so much power with these 6S cars that we can't afford for somebody to get hurt. We got
Right.
insurance for our track just in case, but it's
Man,
still
I see cars flying within that 132 feet in the air, like quick.
yeah.
So I understand what you mean.
Like
Man,
the 8 scales, they're fast. They do my Pro Mod does 1.3 seconds. It's a 2-pound car. The 8
Mm-hmm.
scale is a 10-pound car. It does 1.6 seconds.
Mm-hmm. That's fast.
It's going just as fast, but it's it's a lot stronger.
yeah,
Right.
and man, you come to Atlanta, the drag racing scene, it's limitless everywhere. Limitless, limitless,
Yeah,
limitless.
limitless
Every time you
track.
turn around, it's dudes come out there and they got 4 limitless. You know what I'm saying? All set
Mm-hmm.
up,
Yeah,
but most of them, none of them running 8s. They all just run 6s. It was a
yeah.
dude. He got a channel. He did it past the other 3 the other day at 96 miles per hour in 132 feet at a 96 miles per hour at a 1.6 flat. And I'm
Yep.
like, that is rolling, bro, with a big
Yep.
old limitless.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yep.
just, I was like,
Yeah.
good gracious alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they fast. They fast.
That's a little too fast for me. Just a little.
Nah, that ain't nothing too fast. Shit.
Mm-hmm. That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah,
That's what you
that's a
call
Real
little too
talk.
fun.
fast for me. 50,
Yeah, that
50 to 60, and I'm good. Give
Hey,
me
bro.
60, I'm good to go.
Look, hey, Chris, I bet your adrenaline be pumping. Well, you be out. I know at the end of the race, you be cutting up. Yes, sir. I be cutting up,
He,
bro.
who was it? He the Kevin
nah, so
Garnett.
I got
Kevin Garnett of drag racing.
Right. Hey, listen.
nah, nah, nah,
Hey,
nah,
I'll be
nah.
right there with you, bro. Hold on, bro. I'll be
Nah,
right
he
there.
ain't Kevin Garnett.
Talking
He the
trash.
Snoop Dogg.
Talking
Mm-hmm.
trash.
Yes, sir.
Nah,
You know,
nah,
KG was at
I
KG
do
was
a
at
lot of
trash
jaw
talking.
jacking. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
I'm not I'm not
It's fun though.
I'm friendly with my trash talking, but I keep
Mm-hmm.
it about the cars, but yeah, I'm talking, man. I'm not going. Nah, you got to hear me, man.
Right.
Win or
Right.
lose. But I'm the same dude. The same way I'm a win, I'm a lose. If I
Right.
win and say fuck yeah, if I
Right.
lose, I'm gonna say goddamn, but I'm gonna
Right.
shake your hand. I'm gonna
Right.
shake your hand and all that. But
Right.
Right.
nah, I'm gonna let you know that you just got beat by me. Like
That's
you
right.
you gonna know. You
Right. Cause
So
they gonna do it.
and it's got so bad now that I haven't even done it in a while. Like most of the time now I'm just cool, but everybody is on my head now. So most
Mm-hmm.
people, like the last time we raced, only reason why I was talking shit is because a bunch of people showed up saying they was gonna beat me and it didn't happen. And when I beat them, that's when it came out again. But yeah, man, I believe in myself, bro. I love me, so yeah, I do shit talk. Yes.
Hey, I think you should get a paint job with a target on it. Yeah,
100.
I'm it. You got to get me.
Well, I already did that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even put up 2 years ago. I put up a post about Mary Jane and saying how I had the fastest 8th scale truggy, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody tried to tear my head off. I went through I went through a lot of stuff for that, man. Like,
I didn't
like
know.
serious, like all over a RC car, man. It's pretty crazy, but my
It's
car
fun.
backed it up. I do got to say that. Me and my car backed it up.
There you go.
So yeah, man, I love it. I love it. It just brings on. It makes me better. You know, I
Right.
love
so
competition.
so someone asked, what's the worst experience that you've had racing RC cars?
Uh, Politics, man. Politics.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst thing because even the shit talking,
Mm-hmm.
people could get over that. We all grown men. We playing. Once the smack talk become personal, I say
Mm-hmm.
that's a little over the edge, but
Mm-hmm.
that can be controlled
Right.
if you keep the smack talk friendly and everybody smiling when they saying stuff.
Right.
But the politics in the back talking. I don't like that. I don't like the politics. If I ever become something bigger than what I am, or if I just stay who I am, I won't do nobody like that. You know, I'm not trying to put my own politics or my own ego on the next man. You know,
Right.
I believe everybody should try their own thing and figure out who they are in this sport of RC. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but the politics, the game playing, you know, just the
Right.
back door talking. That's
Yeah.
what this RC game does not need. Everybody got an RC car to go have fun. Now
Mm-hmm.
we have met people, and in life you gonna meet people you do not like, or you
Mm-hmm.
just don't vibe with. You ain't got to talk about them, you know. Just
Mm-hmm.
don't vibe with them.
Right.
Just like you'll see somebody at the grocery store, you go
Right.
to the next aisle, you know.
Right.
And
Right.
that if we could do more of that instead of talking about the next man, I think a lot will change for RC, you know.
Correct.
That's the biggest thing. The politics and back talking, backsliding, thinking people they slick. The
Mm-hmm.
RC world is so small, you do not know who knows your
Who?
friend,
Right.
you
Right.
know, and that's what I've learned is, yeah, I'm gonna talk shit to you while our cars is lined up, but I ain't gonna talk shit behind you because your friend may be my friend, and we don't even know how connected we are, and you
Mm-hmm.
just talking about this person, you
No.
know. And that's what I've learned is, even though it's so many genres, we all over the world, we small, man. We small.
Hmm.
Like everybody can know each other in this hobby.
Yeah.
Right.
They said, "What is your racing record, or do
More
you
than
keep track?"
hell yeah, I keep track. I got a I got tally marks on my eighth scale. Every time I win a race, I
Okay.
scribe in a tally mark, wins and losses. But far as the track, I raced 4 classes last year. I came in first, second, third, and fourth. First, second, third, and fifth in the classes that I race. Having a true record of my cars, I
Hmm.
don't do anymore because I race so many races within a day. But event wins, out of 13 races last year, I won 10 uh, in 3 different classes. So in my 8th scale class, I won 10. My 17.5 class, I won 6. My pro mod class, I won 7. Just a whole event win. So each one of those have 8 races in it that I had to win. So it's hard to keep track of each individual win now because the racing is so big now. But
Right.
I try to win more than I lose. Shit, that's all I care about. But I have bad days just like the next man. I done went out there and I lost all day. So it's drag racing.
What is your? Do you have a favorite brand ESC to use in general?
Castle. Castle is number
Mm-hmm.
one, man. After that, uh, Hobby Wing, Tekin, Reedy, you know, Orion, all of those are good. It's probably my top 5. Castle number 1 though.
So, in your own experience, have you ever hit someone full speed with an RC car before?
More than once. Heck yeah. I
So
didn't like
now,
3
go ahead.
times.
Look, his name gonna change. His name ain't gonna be over geared no more. It's gonna be knock him down, shout it. They didn't knock him down, shout it. He just back up. They gonna knock
Get
him
him out
down,
the
shout it.
way.
Shout it gonna knock him down.
Get him out the way racing, homie.
Right. Uh, so okay, so so there's this location, and I just want to see it right here in my area where they used to do a lot of motorcycle drag races,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
but it ended up getting shut down due to, when people get out there, they money moving, betting, so on and so forth. They didn't want that in the city, that kind of whatever. So it's this little airstrip that's available. I know it's available. what's the best way to approach the county about maybe using that strip to facilitate an RC drag race event or to
Safety.
get it started? Safety.
Safety, man. Having the parameters that nobody is going to get hurt at one of these events, man. And not that betting and stuff doesn't go on at our track, but it has to be, it ain't the street. That's the
Mm,
difference between the biggest difference I say between street racers and track racers is just organization, man. You proposing to the county or to the city that you want to set up a track, my first thing would, how are you going to keep those people safe? After that, letting them know that it ain't going to be no foolery going on. This ain't a place where we're trying to have bad things happen. This is a
right.
place to have fun.
Right.
After those two things, just your rules and guidelines. Have it simple that somebody that these people don't know about RC. They don't know
Mm,
about bashing, drag racing, none of that. You got to make it simple, but where it explains exactly what you're trying to do. After those
okay.
three things, man, you will get it. The biggest thing I would say is safety. That's all business people want to know is nobody gonna get hurt.
Right.
Having it where even if you got to draw it, like this is how we
Mm,
gonna set it up. This is where the people gonna be. This is where we're
mm,
gonna park. People can't park where they're gonna be hanging out.
right.
That's a little situation. You gotta if you're gonna have the audience over here, the parking
Mm,
needs to be over here. So
and
it's
people.
not all of that.
Yeah.
People can't just be going to their car and stuff and getting a bottle
Right.
or sitting in their car and smoking their weed and stuff like that.
Right. Because that's a
It,
good thing
it
about
helps
the
you
spot.
out too. And not that it won't happen, not that that
Right.
stuff won't happen because you can't control everybody, but you could make it where you could see everything, and people are
Mm,
less likely to do things when they're watched,
right.
and that's the biggest thing.
Because the good thing about the spot is to get to they got a radio controlled airplane club that's out in the area also. So
Hmm.
when you pull down this dirt road and you actually get to the strip, spectator parking, there's a fence that separates that from the track. You
Okay.
see what I'm saying? And then anybody who's racing would pull straight in, and then they have their parking on the opposite side. So spectators are always outside the fence, never inside. You know what I
Nice.
mean?
Yeah.
Other than the racers who would come in, park trailers or whatever on that opposite side, and then whoever came in with them. So I mean, it's a separation there, which is the best thing about this location that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
saw it.
And the best way to do it, besides rules and having a good plan, is to offer some money. We pay for our spot.
Right.
We don't and our first year stipulations, we paid more than it was worth. We didn't make any money last year,
Right.
with even our biggest racers, and people complained about it like, man, I gotta pay you $25. Like, yeah, but we still in the hole just to
Right.
bring this good spot to you guys. We're
Mm-hmm.
still in the hole, so that's another
Right.
thing the city wants to say. Even if it's not paying them directly,
Mm-hmm.
having something to donate to, have a cause, a local cause,
Right.
um, a portion of our money is going to be donated to this, but it's about our racers. Or we could rent the spot. You could just straight out, we're going to give you, I don't know how extreme, but $500 is extreme, but
Mm-hmm.
$500, we're going $500 a weekend. This is ours. We get to
Right.
use it from Friday night to Sunday
Sunday.
night. This is us, and you make your money off of that if you can, but that's probably besides all the rules,
Right. Right.
giving somebody some money will always help, um
Right.
but
Because in the
put that
beginning,
in the
you can always
proposal.
expect to. I mean, in the beginning, you're gonna always lose.
Yeah,
You're gonna
but
lose always. And
it goes with the people, if you
right.
got people that's
Exactly.
willing to sacrifice. We had a couple knuckleheads up here that was just against it. Yeah, the street is free, man. The street is free for everybody. You can go do whatever you want, but the police go mess with you. Anything could happen. Some knucklehead could come through here and mess up all our cars. The difference between the street and the track is security. You got a sanction. We got our own gate. Can't nobody come in. Once after 9 o'clock, if we want 10 racers to come in, I could lock the gate and nobody else could come in. Or we could have the public come in. We keep the gate open all we want.
Right.
Just security of the racers, man. We got kids out there. I bring my daughter, my sons out there. They just playing in the parking lot. So the security of knowing that a car ain't just about to be driving through trying to get to work, why we trying to have fun, is worth my $25.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I appreciate that info.
Yeah. So that too. And then it's all type of bonuses to having that. One of y'all might have a food truck. Y'all might know the Mexican man with the fruit. Work a deal out with him. You know, all of that counts, man. There's so many
Right.
ways to make money off of these events that everybody. It might not even be y'all. One of y'all racers might approach y'all with something, and say, "Yo, I'm willing to chip in on the track and provide food or just drinks." So it's all type of opportunities when you
Right.
have a track, man.
Yeah, that's what it all.
That just got my wheels spinning. But I'm finna reach out to Demetrius.
So let
I
me. So
seen
let me.
how
So
you.
let me.
I
So let
seen
me.
how you lean back all slow, like this little light skinned nigga. No.
You know what you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
Nah, that's dope though. But yeah, I hope y'all get it, man. I hope everybody. I ain't trying to kill street racing or nothing. I hope street racing lasts, but there are some factors of street racing
Right.
I don't like as just being a father, and just trying to do something different. But street racing is fun. You're gonna make a lot of money, and it's exciting. It's really like racing the real cars. It's gonna be shit talking. It's gonna be gambling, and it's gonna be the alternatives. So it's fun.
Right.
It's an experience, but
That's why I feel like ain't nobody out bashing me. Y'all want to what y'all want to competition? What? y'all want to do it?
Because I say because the one spot that we do have out here, and you probably done heard the dude named Gabe Galarza.
yeah,
He with the Puerto Ricans out there in Orlando. So they do it out there in Orlando at Speed World.
Yeah, we
And
need it.
that's like the only location.
Yeah, we need it back our way. We need
You see
everything
what I'm
our way.
saying? Like,
yeah. I know Gabby. He a cool dude. I know a dude that I don't really have no race rivals. It is some people I am worried about, but my race rivals is my team. Like long as my team is competing, we all gonna stay fast.
right,
But it is some dudes that we done raced a lot. We done had a lot of beef. He done bought a couple cars from Gabby and stuff, and you could buy whatever you want, man.
right.
Like I
But it's not
said,
gonna do it. But it's not gonna do what Gabby doing.
like. And the car had me worried because when I seen Gabby with the car, and I know Gabby, I know he knows this shit. He not no joke. He does the work, and that's
Right,
that's my only knock to anybody in drag racing. I'm not even gonna say RC, is doing the work. That's why I say if you figure it out yourself, nobody could tell you how to be fast because you'll learn it. I only knock the people that and the biggest thing is, well, if I buy it, I still got to work on it, but you don't know how to work on it. You don't even know what went wrong. I don't know, man. You got to put in the work. You just
Right.
buying something don't mean it's gonna work. And a lot of people didn't learn that in California. It's a lot of money out here. It's a lot of hustling. You could do what you want, man, but hard work
Right.
still pays off, and
right.
that's what I learned.
I mean,
Highway 1 RC say put the money up. True, we can bash.
You ain't, you ain't hey, no,
Who
you know
said
what?
that?
I'm coming
Highway
where you
one.
at. I'm coming where you at. We're gonna have a bash right there where y'all was with them big rocks was. Yeah, we're gonna bash. See, what I didn't see y'all do is do a backflip off them rocks. So give me my money.
That's funny.
Yeah, man, I love y'all, man. Hey, I'm coming out there though one day, man. I love to go to that spot, man. You got to take me there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up to San Jose, man, out there with JJ and them guys, man. Highway
Man,
1, man, they always show me love, man. Like
that's
Chris
a
and
great.
them, man, they cool. They cool people, man. Like he called me, man. That dude's so cool, man. Like we met through RC, you know, and that dude just called me to just check up on me, man. Like we got some real life things at work together, you know, and he cool
Right.
people, man. Like
Definitely
the experiences and the people I met in this thing, man, is awesome. Like
you can't
over a
beat it.
car, it's crazy.
Can't beat it
He
because
cool,
I definitely when I talked to him about this X Pack, he hit me up about man. He's just a great brother, man. Great brother.
man. Great, man. It's great. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh.
Yeah, I see you. I see you.
but see, he didn't know. He didn't know. Been checking him out. I've been checking him out for a long time,
Man,
bro.
don't think we don't know about him over here down here
Yeah,
in the South. Don't think we don't know about him in the South now. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We
Hey,
know
look.
about him too down here.
Hey, Highway 1. He didn't know. I've been watching his video a long time ago. I had to
Yeah.
tell.
Hey,
I told him about a video I commented on a long time ago.
hey, little Chris,
Yeah.
he say bring Mary Jane because they want that action.
Nah, they've been wanting
Comment.
everybody. I I'm not knocking no race against Mary Jane, man. Last year I had plans to travel, you know, and stuff like that, but like I said, man, I'm a normal dude with kids, so things came up, but I still got my stimulus check, you know. I specifically saved my stimulus for Texas. So
There we
all the
go.
people that's worried, y'all gonna be able to try. That's all I'm gonna say, cause I'm swinging for the fences. I done got
Mm-hmm.
new motors. I got a stockpile of shit just waiting for Texas. So I'm
Yeah.
traveling this year.
Mm-hmm.
They
That's how I
said,
feel.
have y'all ever caught someone cheating during a race, like using TSM or anything like that?
I don't know. I used to be against gyros, you know. We had a big old thing 2 years ago about Nick Steele got in it, you know, about gyros and TSM, and I felt like it was cheating. Uh, I was beating cars with gyros, but once I put a gyro on my car, man, the car didn't lose for a long time. So I think gyros is still cheating. um,
Hey, did
but
you say Nick Steele? Did you say Nick Steele?
yeah,
Okay, he's
yeah,
down here in Atlanta. I run into him all the time at the hobby shop right down the street. He came out and
yeah.
watched us bash around a few times.
Yeah, I ain't never met the dude, man. I ain't never I heard about him just like he heard about me, man. He from California, he moved to Atlanta. I know
Mm-hmm.
that. But he done called me out a couple times, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I accepted I don't know, man, but I'm waiting to come to Atlanta. I want to come to Atlanta, Texas. I got some boys in Florida, some Oklahoma dudes. Like, if I hit the lottery today, man, it'll be on and popping. I'll make a
Right.
Right.
YouTube live around the world.
Right.
I don't think I'm the fastest dude. I think I just got my shit together and I'm willing to race everybody, man.
Right.
Everybody got the same shit, man. And that's it.
Are you?
Like I'm not scared of nothing. I think my tune-ups can run with the best of them. I don't knock Nick Steele, Tim Smith, none of those dudes. I don't knock them. You know, y'all paved the way. Y'all put in y'all work, but times change, bro. And that's all I want them to realize is times change, everything gets new, and everybody turn has to be over sometime, man, and that's it. Uh,
Right.
I, I I learned a lot from both of those guys. Watching YouTube. It's a lot more other guys, but those guys still like me. These are the only two guys that showed me hate. And we all from the same place. And
Mhm.
I felt like I was following in their footsteps in the right way. But competition is a motherfucker, and people
Mhm.
are threatened by the new version of themselves,
Right.
and that's all I take it as.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't wait to race everybody that wants to race me, man. And
Right.
that's it. Like,
That's right.
I'm willing to put up or shut up, like 100.
Right.
And that's the
That's what.
So
difference.
say, so somebody asked, how many motors and ESCs have you gone through before you learned your best setup?
ESC is more than motors. Probably in Mary Jane, she probably the ESC killer. I probably went through 4 ESCs in the last 3 years, like $800-900 just in ESCs. My
Yeah.
pro mod, this is my second ESC because that's a whole different car. I was running the actual wrong motor in my pro mod. I was running a 2.5 motor with my pro mod, and it was just too much power and blew up my ESC. But
Mm.
nah,
So on the
man, like
pro,
I said, I'm a blue collar. That's why I try to tune is because I don't have $200 a weekend.
right.
So that's what I try to prevent. I'd rather spend money on tires than my ESCs.
So with the pro mod class, is that what, like 3.5 turn?
It could be whatever you want,
Yeah.
man. Now you trying to get some info, man. I caught that one now, bro. I gotta see what Gap was talking about. Nah. I caught that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Nah, but I
I
wouldn't
pulled a
say
gap on you.
I wouldn't say I would say 3.5, 3.5, the 3.0 motor is good. I do know people that make the 2.5 work, but
Uh-huh.
if you got a dude that knows how to make a 3.0 or 3.5 motor work, you're gonna get
Hmm.
beat because you're not gonna be able to put the power down from that 2.5 that he's gonna
Right.
put in that 3.5. Um, so the 3.0 to 3.5 is the go-to motors for Pro Mod, I would
So
say.
like that. So like that Trinity Drag 3.5 is a decent one.
Oh, that new one? Yeah,
Yeah.
that new one is a beast. But all the Trinity, the Trinity Monster is still number one, over
Right.
that whole shop. But yeah, Trinity, I would say is number one. But Phantom is good.
Hmm.
Orion, Reedy, all of those motors are good.
What
And it's
about
crazy
Cordova?
people don't know a lot about Phantom, and Phantom is that sleeper motor.
Yeah, it's an old school company.
Yeah.
And these are turn motors versus KV motors. There are a lot
Hmm.
more things you can do to these motors than I can do with my motor that's in Mary Jane. Mary
Right.
Jane is just a TP motor. I could do ceramic bearings and change the position of the rotor and stuff like that. But with this motor that I got in here, man, no, it's so many little things I could do to this motor to make it fast that nah, turn motors are it.
So
I like them.
for a lot of us, even for the bashing motors, we can go inside the motors and make them do things,
Yep.
make them faster.
Yeah, and it's probably more beneficial for a basher than far as the torque that you could change, in that motor, far as just doing backflips and
Mm-hmm.
going up steep hills and stuff. Yeah, it's the same things I do for the motors you could do in the car and make it flip faster or harder,
Okay.
just far as torque. You wouldn't need the speed that I get out of there, but the torque that I could get out of a motor will make you happy as shit in the dirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, don't tell him that, man. He gonna just tear up more and more cars.
I'm
Don't tell
ready.
him. Bro. Don't
I
tell
try.
him.
I want to be the first person that did full backflip, full standing backflip. want to be the first shot fired.
So now,
My
now,
bad.
now, I was gonna say now there's a lot of different. I know down here, so it's a few different people that sell the sauce.
Secret sauce.
And I know you said what y'all have, like you said y'all put stickies on the track.
Yeah, but we
But y'all still before y'all run. We lost
And
him.
check this out before he get back on. This the type of terrain I wish we had. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna come out, but man, I'm gonna come to y'all neck of the woods highway. I'm coming to the neck of y'all woods. Boy, I'm gonna do some backflips off that thing now.
You do a backflip off that, you ain't gonna see your car no more.
I don't even care. Shoot.
That's what you say now.
I don't even care, man. I'm gonna do some backflips off that thing.
my bad,
I see.
man. My daughter was calling me right now.
No, you good. I see.
So even though the track is prepped, y'all still use your sauce before running.
Yeah, I personally use Cofort's. Power Pace is good. But Cofort's is probably the number one. That's what everybody uses. That's a solid compound, light, heavy, and medium, depending on how hot or cold the day is. Yeah, Cofort's is probably the best stuff to use. It's for slot car racing, actually,
Okay.
and you can use it on the street. Yeah, that stuff works great. I think I got a bottle. Let me see if I can show you. It's not like that. The Cofort's
Shit, that'd be good stuff for slot racing.
You said what?
I said it got to be good stuff for slot racing.
Yeah, it's crazy sticky, man. What the hell's man? I don't know why I keep losing y'all.
It's just StreamYard.
Yeah, just probably if it
StreamYard.
froze.
Yeah. So here's a little bottle of Cofort's.
Hold on. We can't see. We can't see ya, Mike.
Oh wait. Oh, say I'm in the show. You can see now or no?
No, hit the video button. If you got the video, it might be got the video off.
Nah, it's no. I can see where he hit his screen.
See the name, I just don't.
No, I see his screen. It's frozen. I can see it at the bottom.
I say okay.
Oh, there we go.
Just back out and come back in. Back out and come back in, and that'll help it. Yeah, moving like a robot. Yeah, he glitching out too.
I'm glitching out too.
Yeah. You been over there the whole time, like, is it Tuesday?
So what we looking like with a bottle?
Could you see me now?
Yeah, we can see you now.
All right, cool. All right, here go the bottle. It's a little bottle. It just say Cofort's on it.
Okay.
Extraction. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, we can see it. Back it up a little bit, cause it's more focused on you in the background.
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
Yeah.
Right, it just say Covert Professional.
Yeah, this shit fucked up. But it just say Cofort's Professional Tire Traction. You could get it from anywhere. Rudis Motorsports, eBay. You could just type it in. You could buy a case. I think a case of them come in like 12 for like $30. All type of stuff. But for rubber tires, still the best stuff is WD-40. That always works. And just they got some new stuff like Purple Juice or Pimp Juice or something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of different names.
Yeah, it is crazy. It got all type of crazy.
Everybody
names,
making it. Yeah.
As far as foam tires, Cofort's, man.
Cofort's.
It's number one.
That's crazy.
You know,
so y'all have no prep for y'all's events, or it's all prep?
Our racetrack is all prep. Our street races is mostly no prep racing.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, well, no prep with a twist. The Compton dudes call it no prep, but you could prep your tires. You can't prep the street.
Right.
Got
Uh,
you.
we do no prep in Rancho. It's no tire prep, nothing on the street. It's straight up dry tires.
Right.
We got a board to check your tires and yeah, see you could get down the street.
I was gonna ask you if you did that. If you go to no prep.
Yeah, no prep to me though is a dry street.
Mm-hmm.
Far as being a regular track racer, a regular street racer,
Mm-hmm.
even on the street, we was allowed to put some pimp juice down and do a burnout, you know. So if we equate that to a RC car, you could prep your tires, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you can't prep the street. But everybody got their own rules depending on how they feel they could win, you know. So I could win a lot of ways. Not
Yeah.
like that, man. I'm just saying, like, I don't have a problem racing
You gonna
anybody's
pull out the
race.
cheat sheet, baby. The cheat sheet, baby.
I do got
Have
a
you
book
ever
though.
had?
I would say anybody that's doing anything that they are changing something to go faster or do something better is to get you a notebook, man. Write that shit down. Uh, and that's been the biggest thing. I could refer back to certain things. Write it down. Take notes.
Someone asked, did you ever have to rebuild your diff while you out there? Did you ever like go through a set of diff?
Uh, nah, like I don't have diffs in my drag cars. They're basically direct drive. My
Mm-hmm.
motor hits my pinion on my spur. That's on my axle. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's all close. But far as my armor in the beginning, yeah, I used to blow up my input shaft gear a lot. Not
Mm-hmm.
really my diff, but the best diff fluid for the armors if you're gonna drag race is 500,000 weight and up. I
Mm-hmm.
use 2 million in my diffs, two
Mm-hmm.
million weight in my diffs, and they don't
Make,
break.
yeah, make them like a posit.
Uh, Almost. It still slips a little bit because it's so much power,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of people do lock up the front end and put a locker and make it posy. I
Mm-hmm.
just don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm the last dude that don't have their car locked up.
All right. Team Vegas say you smoke everybody right now.
Team Vega. Tell Team Vega, come on down to the South, man. Let me show them what we do down here, man. Them Northerners
Wow,
ain't got nothing on the South, bro. If you ain't in the South, man, look,
that's funny.
y'all ain't ready, bro. Y'all ain't ready, dog.
Now I see a lot of racing out there in Atlanta. They do a lot of stuff out there. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
like it.
It is, man. But they don't never want to come to different elements, though. They just want you to just straight race the whole time. I'd be like, hey, look, bro,
Yeah.
I drag race you, bro. I drag race you. But after we finish, let's go around here to the back with a dirt at back here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can really drive, bro.
Right.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, they ain't worried about no driving.
Right. Got that dirt track. Man, that's why I say, bro, I love this UDR because I was handling that thing most of the time. He flipped, but I was handling that thing. The
That's
UDR
dope. I want one of them UDRs, man. That thing look real, like just
is a
how
beast.
it performs, man. That thing is solid, bro. Like
Yeah, it
I
is.
like that.
Get that one and the Mojave for sure.
Yeah, those is dope.
Yeah, but this one I can tell the difference on how it maneuver also. So, I'm in love with it, bro. I can't wait to get it to that track and see what it do with the fellas out there because I know when to get in it and get out of it.
Look how he looking at it though.
Lord,
Nah, that's what it's about though, man. That's dope. That's dope.
yeah, man, it's crazy because shit, the other one ain't got four. Is this a real shock up front on the UDR? Yeah,
Look
What?
like it.
Yeah,
the
that's a real. Well,
there's 4 shocks in the front.
Just don't have a spring on it.
yeah. And then if you look on the back, it's a real drive shaft that you can change out. Look at the top and the back.
Oh
It's a real-
yeah,
it's a no. I'm talking about look up top on the top of the truck where the spare tires go. You see that drive shaft going across right up there?
Yeah, got an extra one.
That's an extra. Yeah, that's an extra drive shaft. You can use that drive shaft right there, bro,
for what?
to put in
If
when
you
the other
break
one
the
breaks.
one
You can
that's
put that
in
one
it.
in it.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't know that. What
Yeah,
did the
bro.
car cost so much?
That's a real. That's a real drive shaft right there, bro.
No wonder it
Oh
costs so
man,
much.
that's funny.
They giving extra parts and stuff. They got
Hey,
2
look.
eyes on the back.
If you turn into the real true with it, you gonna need it.
I'm
You gonna
telling
need
you,
them extra part. If you
I
turn
already
into the
did
real
it.
true with it.
Hey, see, when I went crazy with it is when the car went in the water by itself. Dog was hot. I say, all right, bump it. Yeah. I went crazy, dog. I told my child, I said, you want to see it go across the water? Yeah, I was driving across the water and everything. Yeah, I was crazy, bro.
Oh man, that's
Man.
funny. Driving across the water.
I'm telling you, and then it went in the water and went underneath the water. It wasn't going across. They went
That's
swim.
dope, man.
Yeah, man.
So you was trying to hydroplane it?
I was trying to. I should have went back.
Won it.
Them
On
X
Hey man,
4S.
hey look, man, that true, bro. You wanted the ultimate
But
bachelor, bro.
hold on,
Gonna
I'm
push
gonna
you to
ask
the
you.
limit.
Hold on, but I'm gonna ask you, were you trying to do that on 4S?
I don't know. I had that 6S. I was rolling down that road for a minute, and then I put that forward.
Oh shit.
You was on 4S trying
That's
to go across
funny.
water.
I probably would, bro. I think I
32
would.
miles per hour.
Right. I think I would, bro, on the 4S.
Not enough speed.
Yeah, he's about look. He got it. Hey, he got the motor. He got the motor on reverse timing, but he trying to go across.
Oh
The water in
man.
reverse.
Oh man.
But look, the X Max gonna go across that water.
Yeah, it's fast gonna go. It's fast gonna go. It's fast gonna go. I don't think the tires on the UDR gonna allow it though, bro.
Right. That's probably what it is.
They ain't gonna allow
Them
you to go
things
across
is
the water.
big, man.
Mhm.
Man, I seen dude on Japan RC had those tires that come on the MTXL on his X Max. Oh man, that thing looked good. I doubt you.
Oh, man,
You can blow those tires real easy though, cause they balloon a lot. Those tires ain't all that.
What Meyer said, Gap, are you serious? Am I serious about what? Team Baker coming down here and I'm showing them what the dirty south all about? Yeah,
Well, I got
right.
Probably.
Yeah, right, my boy.
I know. I
Come
got
on down here.
you're right, my boy.
Come on down here, man. I'll show you, bro. I can show you better than I can tell you.
yes, sir.
Show you better than I can tell you.
Oh, man. That's funny. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Who talking about getting with Vegas?
Nah, yeah. Vegas said he gonna come. He gonna summon and show us out. And that when I had the comment about the North and the South. And then Meyer said, "Gap, are you serious?" As a heart attack.
Right.
As a heart attack.
Hey, what's up? You know,
That shit funny.
over the year, would you buy a used drag car?
Not gotta be just what my head doing right now.
That's already that's already
Well, from the if I knew the person, yeah.
okay.
But just to buy one from somebody, no. If it was never built, I will buy one off of anybody. If it's just, if it came how it came, yeah, I'll buy it. But I wouldn't try to buy a built car unless I know that person.
Right.
Because with these carbon fiber chassis, you can have cracks and hairline cracks that you don't see. You take that car down and you crash it, it's in a million pieces. So from
Mhm.
certain people, yeah, it's okay to buy a drag car from known people, that
Right.
take care of their stuff. But
Mhm.
it's a little different than just buying a RC like you would anytime else.
Right. This the person you
There's
want
so
to buy
much,
from right here. This guy right here.
yeah, it's
You want
just
to
so much strain. We put so much strain on these cars that even if the dudes say, yeah, I got 10 passes on the motor,
buy.
those are 10 hard fucking passes.
Right.
They're not just like, bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh, I don't like it. They're like, "Ugh," like it's hard. So I wouldn't buy that much. Like,
Noah Myers said he in the South now, Gap.
Who
What's
said
up?
that?
Noah Myers.
You ain't
Hey
know.
man, look. Hey look, man. Look. Hey look. Hey look. Hey look, bro. I'm one phone call away,
Right.
and I'm skinning folk. I'm skinning them live, bro.
so what you doing, Gap? You just setting up some cones and y'all doing laps with some jumps or what?
Well, yeah, we're not even really jumps. You know what I'm saying? We just put like cones. If you go to my channel, we call it the neighborhood races. We just set cones in different little areas so it can be like a track. You know what I'm saying? Like it be going around like almost like a real track without jumps. You feel what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's really
Okay.
it really tests your driving skills. Your car doesn't have to
Okay.
be fast. Your car don't have to be fast
Yeah.
at all.
It just got a handle.
Hey, my motto is slow and steady wins the race. You know what I'm saying? If you
100.
don't make no
Real
mistakes,
talk.
you're gonna win the race. But if you come out
Yeah.
here think you just gonna fly past everybody full throttle, it ain't gonna happen, bro. You gonna shoot past the
Yeah,
cone.
that's gonna be me.
I'm gonna come right on around, shoot, and keep on going. And it going down, bro. The people don't
Real
understand that, bro.
talk.
So, but I ain't running from now race. Now race. Even if you want to drag, bro, I
100.
ain't running from it. I get out there and try. I
Mhm.
can get out there
100.
and try.
Nah, I feel it. Yeah, that's my type of person right there. That's what's
Mhm.
up.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
That's cool.
Might get beat up on pretty bad, but I'm gonna try it, bro.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna come back next week. Next week when I come
100.
back, now hey,
With something I done seen.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna come back next week with a surprise for you. You're gonna be like, man, they do that. Oh yeah, I didn't did it. Oh yeah, come on.
You
Come
hear
on.
he
He beat up
talking.
on me
You hear
last week.
he talking big now.
Who?
Uh-huh.
After July 19th, that tone gonna change when he leave from Florida.
Oh, damn.
Never.
He
Hey
gonna be
man,
like,
look.
damn, I shouldn't have took my hands down there.
Hey man, I issue L's everywhere I go, bro.
Hey, Jack gonna be like, boy, don't go down there. The boy,
L's is what I
big
give,
car.
Mhm.
bro. That's what I do. I do this for fun, man. That's what I do, man. I give out L's for
I
fun.
do this for fun, man.
That's what I
I don't
do,
want to
man.
play.
I'm-
That's what I do, man. That's what I do.
yes, sir.
That's funny.
Hey, he gonna be like, I ain't going back down there no more. They
Right.
crash into your car too much.
No, I ain't. Cause you ain't gonna crash into my car. Cause like I said, I'm slow and steady. You can fly on all you want. I'm gonna say right on up behind you, barely
Hey,
hit
see,
my
this
throttle,
the thing.
bro.
This the thing about me. I'm gonna fly around that.
Around the turn.
While you sit back there taking your time, I'm gonna be already at the finish line. That's what I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you.
look, I'm gonna beat you. Look, CoachD, I'm gonna beat you on the dirt track with a street car. This is what I'm gonna beat you on your dirt track. I'll beat you on your dirt track with a street
Yeah,
car, bro.
right.
Listen,
With
if you
slick tires on.
I
I'm
will,
gonna beat you on your dirt track with a
if you
street car.
put that on the dirt track, I'll put this street eliminator on the dirt track. I'll take the wheelie bar off.
Man, y'all fool
It's
crazy.
a wheel drive, bro.
100. Y'all ain't gonna get off the line with them tires. Y'all gonna
Right.
be slip and slide.
There you go. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
I'm getting out the line. He not.
Hey, they gonna be back there doing donuts while I'm at the
Hey
finish line.
man, look.
That's
Y'all
funny.
ain't gonna be
Hey
able to
man, y'all know it wouldn't be right if I don't talk trash, bro. You know it wouldn't be right if I don't talk trash,
Right.
bro.
For real.
Yes, sir. Hey, you talking about
That's dope.
Nipsey Hussle cousin? He's up, man.
What?
Nipsey Hussle cousin.
Oh, damn. That's crazy. Yeah, they be saying that shit at work all day, man. I can't even do nothing, man. It's crazy.
Tell him barbecue.
Love that dude, man. He was a king, man. All us kings. That
Real
real.
talk. I'm sad about it, man. It still hurt, man. It's crazy, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy how they did it, man.
Yeah.
it touched everybody, and people that
Yeah.
ain't even around there touched everybody. That got sense. The
Yep.
drag
True
that's
that.
what
That's Team Baker.
Yeah, you
Team
gotta
Baker
have
say he
some
gonna pull
sense
up.
though.
Team Baker, you got to.
he
Got
say.
to.
Drag slash
Got to.
will get off the road for paddle. What you say? Oh,
He said like a drag slash or get it off road with paddle tires.
okay. Nah, not.
It would
Oh,
too.
you gotta have some. You gotta have a lot of dirt. I like to play track though.
Yeah, it gotta be
But that,
loose dirt.
No dirt.
Mhm.
right, and that's what D track is, loose dirt.
Yeah. In Florida, it's gonna be mostly gonna be loose. Everything gonna be loose because they got that sandy dirt, so it's gonna be super loose.
But some are hard.
Team Baker say he gonna pull up. Hey, pull up, Team Baker. Hey man, we going down on the 17th. You can fly to Atlanta, bro, and jump right on in there with me, and we can slide right on down 75 South to Florida, and we're gonna go down there and we're gonna get it on. And you're gonna be going back up north with a
75
whole
South
bunch of L's.
Florida.
A whole bunch of L's, bro. You gonna say, "Boy, them South, boy, I went down there South, man. I thought them boy was slow down there. They
J
say the
J
South slow. Why we gonna
J
change?
boy,
Why we gonna change your
July
mind so quick?"
July
Hey,
Vega
just talk, bro.
J boy is already in motion. J boy July 17th through the 19th up here.
17th through the 19th in Florida, D-Land.
We just talk. We
It's
just
gonna be
talk.
called Gap. It's gonna be called Gapville when I leave there. That's what it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be called, Gapville when I leave there.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna say he gonna change his name to Got Gapped in Florida.
Right. I got that gap toss for you. Mm-hmm.
Hey man,
I'm like,
it's gonna be. It's
uh,
hey look. It's a what is called? Is it called D-Land or D-Land?
It depends.
the
It
land.
depends. No, it
It's
depends.
called
But
Yeah,
D-Land.
you can do
no,
it.
It's gonna be
it
called. It's not
depends.
gonna be called D-Land no more. It's gonna be called G-Land when I leave there.
Us
It's
us
gonna be Gap
us
Land when
folk
I leave there.
us folk call it D land.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The
That's
politically
funny.
correct folk calls it the land.
Mm-hmm. There
Okay.
you
Well, we ain't politically correct today, so it's gonna be called
go.
D-Land.
And we in D-Land, man. But the tracking on D-Long Springs, so that's where we got to go. It's right next to it.
Team Vegas said his wife listening and she said they out.
Hey, hey,
They out.
hey, you used to that
Tell her
street.
come on, man. Tell her
Hey,
come
you used
on.
to that
Tell her come
street.
on. Look, she can break. Look, he can fly on down with the wife and kids and everything. What we're gonna do is we're gonna leave the wife and kids at my house with my wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna jump in the Suburban. We're gonna head on down 75 South, and we're gonna we're gonna see what this is about.
Well, I
We're gonna
say hell. Well, I say
settle this
hell.
thing once and for
Well,
all.
I say hell. His wife gonna have more fun in the A anyway.
Hey, that's what I said. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave with
But now
my wife.
I see overgeared in the
Right here in
crib.
Atlanta. You know what
Overgeared.
I'm saying? So,
I know you got the cars in the house.
you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave. Hey,
Yeah,
bro, I'm
let's
leaving.
see some of them cars, man.
Yeah,
I got the
I got
cars in
kicked
the
out.
house.
Yeah, let us see that. Let's see
I
that.
got
Let us see that
I got
collection,
kicked
bro.
out my car and shit.
Some of that fleet. Some of that fleet. All mine on the floor.
Yeah, I know how to let me see if I could turn this camera around without cutting this shit off.
You
Good.
should have on the bottom down there where it say Cam/Mike.
Man, I still need a tire for my Mojave.
You
There
see
you
it
go.
say Cam/Mike. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I only got 2 cars here right now. Hold on, let me move this shit. So this is my 17. It's one of my 17.5 cars. Oh dang. Let me see if I could find hold on, let me see if I can find my Allen key real quick.
We got to read
Hey, y'all
them.
hold tight right quick. Now I'm gonna go regulate right quick.
Got a real damn car. You gotta take the body up with Alex key.
Yeah, they don't come off. Hold on real quick.
Pro mod, yep. Pro mods, brother. Pro mods.
Now I'm not gonna be able to find the Allen key. I
Barbecue,
have my
that's
toolbox in
crazy.
the car, but my kid's mom wanna go somewhere right now, so
Yeah.
dang, let me see.
Barbecue say Florida come on vacation, leave on probation, return on violation.
Okay.
That sound like Arizona.
Right.
Shit.
He said, "Gap, I'm going to Atlanta to fix
Atlanta.
that." Bro. Hey, I forgot about the trap, dude. I got to charge batteries and stuff.
I'm only bringing the ER14, the 4-wheel drive buggy.
Well, you ain't bringing your Mojave?
No,
Why not? Scared? I'm
nah,
gonna put
but I gotta run the intake, see how that get down.
man, bring that Mojave so I can put some on you and Shogun.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's a little 4-wheel drive I hang with
Nick. Yeah, I'm on y'all. Nah, I gotta get me a tire first. If I don't make it to the hobby store tomorrow, I'll only be bringing the Creighton, the UDR, and that's it.
you. Yeah, crate dog got spares. Thank you, Radican.
I need to change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to change those arms to the RPM one. I
All right,
just been
here we go.
saving them
There
to
we
do.
go.
Here's the car. Let me put it down here. All right, so this is the car with the body on it, and this is the car with the body off.
Damn.
Motor.
Ooh.
It's
Yeah,
a 17. Let me see if I can focus
Yeah,
it.
but that 17.5 got some work.
yeah. I seen it. You had it focused. We seen it at 17.5 T.
And then it has just a hobby wing, just stock ESC. It's not. It's $100
Yep.
ESC right here.
Yep.
It's pretty cheap.
I
Low
got that in my
capacitors
4-wheel
that
drive
come with
buggy.
it,
Mm-hmm.
and the front rims. They just got a rubber O-ring on them. This is all the rubber that's on them to keep the car straight.
That's crazy.
I glue mine. That's why it's not coming on.
Right.
And a little mini servo by MKS. That's it. Nothing much to the car at all.
That's crazy.
I'll show you the zipper.
So it's just axles and turnbuckles.
Yeah, so there's the pinion. This is the pinion. And then the spur is on that wheel.
Oh wow.
Instant power.
Instant.
Yep. No delay. I don't have like my
Right.
8th scale. It has to go through a bunch of diffs and all that stuff.
Right.
These don't have to do that.
So now even on that race spec, when the one that's 199, is it the same exact weight? Is it the same to where it's
Nah,
right to
it's
the
not.
wheel, or no, it's
Oh
different?
yeah. Everything is exactly the same. Just the chassis is composite.
Okay.
This chassis is carbon fiber, and the 199 is a little bit heavier because it's composite.
Now on the 199 one, is it foam or rubber?
As far as what? The tires?
The tires, yeah,
They're all foam tires.
all foam. Okay.
Yeah. Look, this is the
That might.
same exact car. This is my silver car right here. But this has a Tekin RS
The
Pro
RS
in
Pro,
it.
yeah.
So this ESC makes this, and it's a cheaper motor. I got just the Punisher, $60 motor to $100 motor, and same exact car. servo, same thing, but this car is a lot faster.
That's crazy. That ESC. That ESC.
I'm telling you, boy. As soon as I'm gonna stay on that website because as soon as I see it open up for one of them spec class chassis, I'm grabbing it.
Yeah, if you do, let me know when you do. I'll send you. I got an extra chassis. I'll send you the top and the upper plate, and you can have a carbon fiber car.
Okay, I got you. Well, you know, you got my number, I got yours, so we gonna chop it up.
Yeah. So like this, only thing the difference is this 2 pieces on the 199 car. Oh, and this piece right here is all composite.
Okay.
And it's just heavier. It's the same 11 inches. It's just heavy.
I might sell my Slash, boy, because I'm liking the way that looks.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Let's see if I can get it.
Yeah, Miss
Yeah,
Dumb.
sit pretty low.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same exact.
True,
Just
you gotta
one blue.
you gotta get you one.
If I do drag, you know, I'm into the 6S deal, so I'll be limitless or infraction.
Yeah, those work.
Yeah. And preferred probably limitless over the fraction. I don't know.
Hey Vega, I got one that just went on the market down here in D-Land today for sale. 4 bedroom,
Oh, damn.
4 or 5 bedroom actually.
That's dope.
Where's my house?
Yeah, he say he looking for a house for
Where's my
he
house,
say looking for a
Coach?
house no more than 250. He said that good around where you stay.
250,000.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you living good down here for 250, bro. You living like a boss.
That boy finna get a 6-7 bedroom.
Well, he gonna get at least 5.
With three
in a
to
good neighborhood,
with 3 to 5 about
250,
2 to 3 acres of land.
Damn.
boy. 250.
Now I heard Atlanta was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That's 250. You know what I'm saying? I'm 250, bro. You gonna be five good nice bedrooms.
Man,
you know
250 in California won't get you a Honda Civic, man. That's crazy.
Hey, that one. Hey, yeah.
That sound like Miami.
Cost of living is way higher, bro.
It sucks.
Miami because like here where we stay, like just say for rent, like you can rent a 3 bedroom for like 1,100, 1,200.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You go down to Miami, you renting a 1 bedroom for that price, depending on what part of Miami you in.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
But that's how it is.
Vegas.
When it comes to the city, if you living in the city of Atlanta, it's gonna bust your head. You ain't gonna get much space. But if you go in the outskirts, you go in the metro Atlanta area, like out here where I am, man, 250, man. You got you a spread, bro. You got you a nice spread for 250. 250.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even mine ain't even 250.
You gotta say 250.
Mm.
250.
Yeah.
250, bro.
Oh, shit.
250 bone.
I done dropped my
What
phone.
that is, Coach?
That's what's going on that. That's what's going on that 4-wheel drive buggy body.
The Black Panther.
Yes, sir.
I got an idea for something coming.
He gonna be the.
I told you I hit it in the house today.
No, I want a hydro dip.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I want some
Black
hydro.
Panther.
Just like he said, you see, that Trinity Monster.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
And then it's on that just stock ESC.
Hey, Coach.
Right
now he the Black Panther, right? When I get finished with him, he gonna be the Black House Cat.
Damn.
He gonna be the black house cat when that Losi get a hold to him. He gonna be the black house cat.
That highlighter ain't doing nothing.
He gonna be the
Only thing you gonna be doing is highlighting the L on a piece of paper.
That's funny.
He gonna go from the Black Panther to.
He gonna remember that day. He gonna mark the date.
He gonna go from the Black Panther.
If you gonna raise me with that, I'm going above my head.
He gonna go from the Black Panther to the Black House Cat.
I got something for the highlighter.
Yeah, buddy. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing with this guy right here, buddy.
That's funny.
Oh, y'all ain't seen this on this ain't been on my channel yet either, because I got done with the Losi.
Like I said,
ain't seen it,
you gonna bring that out, and Silver Surfer gonna get on that ass.
That's dope.
Or what I say, Loco gonna get you.
I got something for him too.
I'll race all y'all. I'll let y'all take off first and everything. Give you a head start.
Yeah, okay.
I'll let you say. You could say go. I won't move till your car won't move. You know, no. That shit funny.
You understand?
Yeah, I put it in the
Yeah, hit me up, Vega. Hit me up, bro.
What car?
You know where we're at.
Hey, he want to know what car those was again, y'all.
Well, who?
For who?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess Coach and
for Gap, that's the Losi 8X.
That's the Losi 8XE. That new guy.
Yeah, that thing tight.
He part of the tennis ball. He part of the tennis ball collection.
What? Oh, damn.
It's called what Gap?
It's called
Andre Agassi.
It's a tennis ball collection, baby.
John
It's out of the
McEnroe.
tennis ball collection.
What's the tennis ball collection?
Okay, you want to see the other half of the tennis ball collection? The other racer? The other half of the tennis ball collection? Gama.
I don't know what's wrong with my lights right now. This shit crazy.
It got to be in front of you. The light had to be in front of you. There you go.
Or as he
That's
calls
the other
it,
half of the tennis ball collection. All racers.
All right.
How fast those cars go?
He don't know because he showed.
They probably hitting around the 50, 55, around there.
You don't do no nitro?
No.
Only electric?
Nah.
No nitro.
Yeah, all electric. All electric. I don't have nothing with no gas in it. All electric.
I want to do
it. Nitro fun, man.
Yeah, but see, sometimes I be wanting to do I be wanting to get like true and do triple and double backflips.
Oh yeah,
and
you ain't
a nitro upside down ain't a good look.
Yeah, 100.
You know what I'm saying?
You better be
nitro
fast.
Upside down. Yeah, it ain't a real good look.
Gucci Shump said he got a tennis ball limitless.
I got a tennis ball talent.
I got a tennis ball Mojave. I got a tennis ball Creighton they ass.
Tennis ball, y'all crazy.
I was looking for your internet to shut off just now. You was talking about doing double and triple backflips.
Oh yeah, I tried, but I'm gonna stop it short after one. After one backflip, that's good enough for me, bro. I reached my limit at one. My limit is one. I got like a one drink minimum. I got a one backflip maximum. One backflip maximum.
Yeah, but listen, y'all know why Gap call it the tennis ball collection. Y'all know when y'all see them old folks walking with them walkers and they got the tennis ball on the bottom and they move slow as hell.
Oh, he needs some grip. That boy needs some milk.
Hey man, hey, look. It's a simple. All you got to do is look at my track record, baby. Look at neighborhood races, and you'll see
like you
the
said,
Gapster is in the
like
front.
you
No
said,
matter what he run, he's
the
in the
quote
front of the
unquote,
neighborhood race.
quote unquote, there's only one person at them races that give you a run for your money.
Bruh, that's just because I'm good.
That's you.
That's because
Nah,
I'm good,
not
bro. Not him, because you know they in Florida. I'm in Atlanta.
But when
so,
he come down here, down here, it's gonna be more than one person.
See, look, man. Have you ever heard somebody say you got to give credit when credit is due? Yeah, credit is due for me. Credit is just due for me, bro. I'm just. It's like Gap just
But
can't
listen,
be that good. You know what I'm saying? He
I've
just can't be that good.
I've issued the credit, but you out of your own mouth said it's only one person.
But listen, action speaks louder than words, baby.
One person.
I make it do what it do. I'm like 2-4K the great. I put it on the ground.
That's his
and
humble moment. He don't want to just say he dominating, so he gonna say that, yeah, if I do have a bad day, there is somebody that can beat me. But I gotta have a bad day. My car tire gotta get a flat. Like a couple things gotta happen.
Right. My servo horn gotta come off. The tire. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Come on, man.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
He said, "Shit, I just got a tennis ball." Noah Gap also is the one that edits those videos. Oh yeah, he said Gap also the one that edit those videos. So you know what that means. You probably cut out the part where you got your hands full.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I show everything on my videos. My editing sucks. We all know my editing is the worst part of my videos is the editing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't have time to sit there and pick out the only ones that I win. No, bro. No. It's just I win so much.
That's what he was talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Here you go, UDRC. I know what you're talking about. He was asking about the drag cars. That's the link.
What about it?
You know, he was asking what car was that?
Okay.
So that's the link right there, UDRC.
Yeah, this particular car is the Rudis 1711 chassis. The spec car is the 199. This is the 329. Then they got one for 425 or 399 or something like that. That's my pro mod or the inline car. I have a sidewinder. The inline cars are a lot faster on the big end than my sidewinder, but my sidewinder takes off faster to me.
All right, Con, what it do?
I call.
Yeah,
easy. What's going on, bro?
Cash days.
Oh, baby, where you at?
You said do they have what?
RC Daniel asked if Overgear, do y'all have cash days?
Yep, we got a cash days on May 30th in Rancho Cucamonga. $20 buy-in, street eliminators, and 17.5.
Yeah, I could see that right there in my head. I'm like, it got to be a race team out there called the Cucamonga Drag Race Killers or something.
Yep. Yeah, I wasn't even gonna show up, but a couple of my buddies from Arizona is coming out here, and so I'm gonna go try to disappoint some people.
RC Daniel, I'm guessing that all depends on the person as far as how much money you can bet during a race.
How much money? What?
He was saying, what's the most money can someone bet during a race?
Oh, as much as they want. I think the most expensive race we had in California is $800 to $1,000 on a single race. And I want to say 800. Well, it was all over Facebook and stuff like that.
No,
but yeah, I think it was $800 was the most expensive race we ever had.
Man. Do cap packs
as of today?
What it says? Do cap packs are recommended for any ESC thinking about putting a cap pack in a Max 6?
recommended cat packs. Anyone that work, having a cat pack is just like a safety device. It should help your car from blowing up and catching on fire, you know, but do you need it? You don't need it. It's just an extra precaution. Some cat packs are better than the others. But Mamba cat packs is good. Ripple Killer, anti-ripple. JJ Custom cat pack is good. I run JJ Customs. He got a good cat pack. Yeah, you can make your own. Just get the capacitors. You can make your own. Just buy a quality capacitor. They're about $5 each one, you know. Hey, son.
Hey, Vega, check your text messages, team, Vega.
Y'all got any more questions for on me over gear racing, man?
Speak now, forever hold your peace, baby.
Guaranteed the next. How much you want to bet the next question come from RC Daniel?
RC Daniel, say you go hurry up, slide one on in there right quick.
Yeah.
Hey, now RC Daniel been killing it tonight, man. That's real shit.
The past few lives he been on.
Big shout out to you, RC Daniel.
100. Got some good questions.
Yeah, we appreciate that, brother, for real.
Where's RC Daniel from?
Down here in Florida. He down south. He down like Miami way.
Nice.
Oh, he say Gap. He got that good looking.
Okay.
Kenny B, RC say Rancho Cucamonga race May 30th.
Yeah, that's my teammate. That's Kenny. Yeah, that's the one that's
okay.
hosting the race on Saturday.
Okay.
Yep. He a cool cat, man. He got a bunch of drag cars. He got the UDRs. He got some big old fifth scale, man. He got some huge world trophy. Yeah, that Losi. And we went to the AMA show. He has some new one too that just came out or something. I was surprised, man. He got a bunch of cars. Like, it's crazy. Like, my cars just go fast, but that dude he into the hobby. Like,
right.
I'm just a drag racer, man. That dude he a RC dude. Like, he funny. He cool as shit though. And I think he like 16 or 15 years old, man.
Wow.
Yeah, he a beast. He cool. That's the youngest dude on my team right now. Everybody else is grown with kids.
Right.
He the only kid.
But it's good for the young ones because they reaction time way different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. That dude, he done came a long way. He didn't even know nothing about drag racing too much, you know, and he got $1,000 drag cars, pro mods now, you know, like he's serious in it, man. He didn't adapt it well. He almost won the last event if I wouldn't have showed up.
Yeah, well, that's that friendly team, and he like, man, okay, that shit ain't gonna happen next time.
Nah, that's my teammate, man. We help each other out with so much, man.
Yeah.
I look out for that guy, man. He's cool as shit.
And then you ever gonna get into bashing? He said, I think he's believe you do it with your kids. You said, right?
Yeah, I got a couple crawlers. Like we just built up one of my daughter's crawler. It does about 45 miles per hour now. Castle 5700 Mama Monster X on 3S. It's pretty ridiculous, man. It's we broke it though. We bashed it too much.
Y'all, hey, that's called y'all true boyed it. Y'all broke that guy right on off.
Yeah, I think something. it's not really broke. It still drive, but it make this real bad clicking noise now. I think the transmission is gone because it got a lot of power going through it right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Uh,
crazy.
RC Daniel said, over geared racing, do you hide your gear secrets?
No, nope. Any gear combo you want, I'll give it to you.
Kenny B say drag racing with crawlers.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up, Overgear. That's all I can say with that is that's what's up. I know you feel me. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
100.
That's what's up.
That's,
I
that's
ain't,
real.
I ain't, if
Because
you
you
would
know
have
you got
asked me 2 years ago about gears, I probably would have said, "Yeah, I'm not telling you my gears," but nah, the gears ain't. Gears is cool, but there's
because
so
you know,
much other stuff you could do, man.
but you know you got them people. As soon as they get done racing, they get back to where they at. They be
Yep, I know a lot of
they
people
throw the
like
towel
that.
they throw the towel over it.
I know people that won't even take off their body if their car was on fire, like, like, like for real.
They burn.
But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
it do get secretive because only thing that I can say about drag racing is you got one chance. Ain't
Right.
no ain't no get back, unless that dude mess up worse than you, it's over. Once them lights come on and once you say go, if your car don't do what you thought it was gonna do, you lost, you
Right.
know? And that's the only thing in track racing. I got laps. I could figure it out with my pit time or something like that. With drag racing, if it don't go, you out. You literally got to go home. Like
Yeah.
it sucks. It's crazy, but it's fun as shit.
It's over for you, baby.
Cause
One and done.
like
You
you say
one and
with
done.
track racing, depending on your class, you got 5 minutes to figure it out.
Yeah, five
Yeah,
to 7 minute
yeah, you got
mains.
5 to
Yeah,
7 minutes to figure out the
and
line,
depending
figure
on
out
when that person pit, you could pit after them or
right.
stay out. Like ain't
Cause
none of that.
now see with nitro is like I know electric main is like 10 minutes. Nitro main is like 30. So for nitro,
Hmm.
you got 30 minutes to be like, okay, I can run this long. I can run this long on this much fuel when I know I need to come in, and he
Yep.
running this, but he might pit before me, so let me stay out a lap longer.
And with nitro, the faster your car is,
Right.
the more fuel you suck up. So if he 2 seconds faster than you,
Mm-hmm.
you know you could stay out 2 laps more than him. So
Right.
you'll make that up.
Mhm.
In drag racing, you get practice, you get to qualify, and based off qualifying, you might get the fastest dude or you might get the slowest dude.
Right.
And any one of those is bad because the slowest dude, you most people mess up against the slow guy because they think they're gonna win. And they end up hitting the wall or crossing the line, but racing the fast dude, all that pressure, you feel it. You know he fast.
RC Daniel said, "What's the best drag you've seen built from the ground up that you like?"
All of my cars.
Hey,
Hey,
I
Nah,
kind of
probably
saw that one coming. I
all
kind of
right.
saw that one coming, bro.
I'd probably say my brother. He has some pretty crazy cars that just was expensive over the years. He from a different time of RC,
Mm-hmm.
so he had cars that they don't even make now. But as far as the fastest, most beautiful car is probably a 3S Rail, 120 miles per hour in 1 second, and it looks good.
Damn,
You
but
can't
that's
even. Yeah, if you
I
turn your
couldn't even
head,
imagine.
if you try to watch the car go down the track, you'll miss it. You have to position yourself where you can see the whole track to see the car go by. Like it's serious. Like the cars are fast.
So basically, you need to be
Right.
at that 132-foot mark, and then
Yeah,
two,
looking
be
at
looking
the
to watch.
start line. Exactly. Exactly. Because you're going to miss it for sure.
Kenny B said, when you going to get a rail?
I'm not. I'm not. It's just too much, man. It's too much.
Them rail cars, man, they fast as ever.
They fast. They super fast. But, man, they so fast that one thing go wrong, they're gone. And that's literally $1,000 gone quick, you know?
I don't believe in what I don't. He said, do y'all use real parachutes on y'all's cars, or are they just a scale?
Nah, just a scale look. No functioning parachutes yet. I don't even think the material. Well, yeah, it would just have to be some type of special material. Like I say, these cars are doing 80 to 100 miles per hour in 100 feet, you know? So for it to actually really work, a lot of things will have to change. The line that holds the parachute, where that parachute is mounted, and ripping your shock tower off at 90 miles per hour when it comes out. So I don't know. I hope so. That'd be cool if they do it, but they're all just looks right now.
Somebody asked, what's the most that you bet on a race?
$200. I'm not a big better, man.
Tyler is coming with a scale parachute, I believe.
Yeah. I think Tyler. Oh yeah, Tyler does have a parachute on there. It's mounted to a servo, but I don't know if it works yet. It's dope. The setup is tight, but yeah. Tyler Brown, he's on the team too.
Okay.
He got a street eliminator car. So yeah, for the street eliminators, yeah, you can have a parachute because those cars only, yeah, they not that fast. So that'd be cool.
With the street eliminator, what are they running 17.5s also?
Nah. Well, the street eliminator is the street outlaw car. That's
Okay.
the slash or the associated.
Right.
You can run 2.5. Only thing that equals out the car is the rubber tire and a 2S battery.
Okay.
Anything else goes. ESC,
So ESC
motor,
you just got to have
just
a
no gyros.
two cell rubber
Yeah,
tire.
2-cell and rubber tire. That's it. Short course truck, any short course chassis,
Okay.
2-cell rubber tire.
One thing I saw today that's gonna make me not keep my little slash, but J Concepts dropped that G body today.
Man, that thing is sweet. I seen it. I wanted to buy the Associated so I could paint it.
But listen,
man,
the thing about it was, I was sitting here and because like I said, I got into the hobby racing.
Yeah.
So I've been around Jason Rona at races.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we always been cool. And I hit him up on Instagram and I was like, hey, Jay, I need a G body, bro. Like, what's good? And he was like, and he kind of played it off. He was like, yeah, hey. And I was like, all right. So then he dropped it today. I hit him up on Instagram. And when I hit him up, I said, killed it with the G body.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that thing is nice, man. That's a dope body.
Because here, and that was the conversation. I said, what up, long time, hope all is well. I said, hey, can I request a G body from J Concepts? And his response was, we have something in the works.
Dang.
And then you drop it today.
That's dope. That's dope, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so many paint schemes I want to try with that body, but that body made me want to buy the Associated car right now. Like, man, I just need to get me one of these. Listen, that thing is sweet.
I mean, everybody, as soon as everybody's seen it, they own it. Like,
yeah,
I know it's gonna be gone.
But that's how the Mustang body was. The Mustang body was, they wanted that body for so long, and now it's only been out maybe a year or two, and people are already tired of it. It's crazy. But the Mustang was the same deal.
Kenny said he betting on your 17.5 car at Rancho. You say you better win.
Yeah, I'm bringing both of them.
The car gonna do the G body shuffle.
That's the only thing I'm scared of having that body is having some real car issues. Like, man,
Right. They said if you ever saw a car burn to the ground to the point that it wasn't usable anymore.
Nah. Now I seen one burn down pretty bad, but the chassis is still aluminum. You could always use the chassis, but nah, the worst fire I seen was probably I seen a couple fires. They all on my Instagram. They probably got 20,000 views on them of all the fires I done seen in the last 4 years. But actually Kenny B's dad had a Limitless at the track go up in flames. It wasn't fire, but it was a ton of smoke. It was crazy. We kept hitting it with the fire extinguisher. It wouldn't go out.
He said Big Mike car.
Yeah, that's his dad. That's his dad. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. It's been some crazy fires out here though in California.
Kenny B, why you just say my pop's car? You call him Say Big Mike. Big Mike.
Yeah, look, he don't want to be associated with him on that. He don't want to be associated with him with the fire. Oh, he Big Mike. Look, later on, he's his dad. But right now, he's Big Mike, and he didn't want to be associated with that fire, bro.
What was the name of that? What was the name of that movie with that? What was it? Oh man,
that's funny.
With Tay Diggs,
Big Mike.
With Tay Diggs and all them. With Big Mike.
Oh, the Wood. Yeah, the Wood. Yeah, that's my favorite right there. My name is Mike.
Right.
But people from the Wood call me Big Mike. Yeah, that's funny. Nah, but I think Kenny B, the car is the only one that haven't had a fire. Everybody H scale that really do some work and really is fast out here has had at least one ESC fire. Because I don't know what's up with TP, but even the Cordova guys, they didn't have fires too. But these motors are so powerful now that it's just happening. It's just pretty crazy.
That gives me an idea now.
Mm-hmm.
I got me old Hobby Wing R10 Pro ESC sitting over here just chilling.
Yeah, I just say it's the Castle XLX. As far as what we're trying to do, I didn't have the Mamba Monster X, the little one in my car, and after I had the fire, I threw that one in there, and the car run just the same. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if the XLXs are just tripping or what, but
man, them XLXs be burning. They be
a lot of
burning
XLXs. Between them and the Valenio, the third generation, second generation Valenio that came in the X Max. Between them and the XLX, they have the most fires on YouTube.
But that Valenio was just a Mamba Monster X rebranded. That was just a Castle from Traxxas. And they just painted that shit blue.
Yeah, and that thing, that X Max was having all kind of problems with them burn-ups.
This is just in general for anybody. What's the best gear combo for brushless rustler 2-wheel drive for bashing and on road?
Gear combo?
Mm-hmm.
Anything that don't overheat your motor. I ain't got nothing specific for that. Bashing is a continuous hard thing, I'm asking my car to do something hard for 2 seconds, and I'm not crashing, I'm not jumping, so it's a little different. As far as bashing, I would just say whatever keeps your car running cool, as long as your car is running cool, you could bash all day. The point of
So
bashing is not to be fast; it's just to bash, jump,
Right.
crash into shit,
Kenny
have
B
fun.
said who is winning A scale this year.
At the track, me. On the street, I don't really care. I'm going back to back champion. I think I'm in third place right now. The first race, I lost to the Compton dudes. They came out to the track and I beat him, but he won the event. Like when we
Right.
raced personally, I beat his car, but he won the event.
That's what's up. We got 12, True.
we telling me what to do. Not just saying. Oh, somebody hey, appreciate you, bro. I see you spending money over here.
But listen, that shows that you brothers, and I said that 8 years ago.
I was doing something. You see, I've been motivated over here. I'm over here looking over like this here. I was doing something, bro.
Doing something, bro.
All right, guys. We gotta get up out of here, man.
Man, we appreciate you
coming, man.
We appreciate you over here, bro. We definitely appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love and the knowledge, man. We definitely appreciate it.
Live with us.
100. I appreciate y'all for having me, man. It means a lot, man. Thanks for the opportunity. You know, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we gonna stay in touch. We gonna stay in touch, bro. Again, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man, do that,
For sure.
man. Keep doing your stuff, man. Can't wait to. I'm subscribed. I think I've been subscribed to True Boys RC.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I think when I like y'all done blew up on YouTube, man. I like it. That shit is dope, man. Like I was looking at y'all subscribers, like what the dang, like okay, I see it. Like that's dope, man. That's an accomplishment, man. That's great.
We all growing together. We all gonna keep growing together. That's
100. That's dope. Yeah. JJ done passed us all with his ass, but
yeah,
he done blew up, man. But that's dope, man. I'm happy for him.
That's man.
100.
Oh, we got.
Well, for sure, man. Appreciate it. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe, man.
For sure,
all right, man. Bro. Appreciate you, my guy. In a minute, man.
All right, cool.
All
Peace,
right,
man.
Man, I don't know where that money go at, to tell y'all the truth. I really don't. Everybody in the chat, man, we appreciate y'all. Much love. Y'all always
right, man. Appreciate the questions. Appreciate y'all rocking out with us, fella.
Yeah, so
thank you, y'all. Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Got another guest coming for you. Be there or be circle.
Man, I appreciate you, Vega, man. That's love, bro. I ain't know
that, Vega. Appreciate that.
All right, in a minute.
Yes, sir. See y'all.